Hello, 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 hello. It is time. It is time. It is time. And I've been waiting. I've been waiting all day to come on the YouTube and talk to y'all. So, I am finna go ahead. Y'all know I'm finna share this out. If once you LQ, hey boo, you is on time. Okay, I'm finna share this out real quick. And then we're gonna get started in a minute. We are gonna get started in a minute. Hey, Coco. See, I love it when people is on 10. On 10. Girl, I got videos over here. Did y'all watch the live? While I'm sharing this out, talk to me. Did y'all watch the live? So LQ, you watched it. LQ, you watched it, girl. Look, you know I was waiting at the door. At the door. Girl, first of all, Karen was so lit. I'm finna I said that I was going to drop the link down. If y'all wanted to come in and talk, honey, we can have a conversation because y'all know I've been waiting. I've been waiting at the door. Moment. Okay. Doggone Karen had many moments. Did she not? Also, I screen recorded the entire live. I'm trying to see if it made it to my Dropbox because it's still loading on my Dropbox. Oh, my Dropbox takes so freaking long to upload stuff. It's so stupid. I'm hoping to have the live put up so we can discuss the live like straight up in here, straight up and down on this live. Also, if it takes too long for me to take it from my phone to my computer, I'll probably make a second video of the live just after this, and it'll just be its own posted thing because Monique said that she wasn't gonna keep the live up, but guess what, boo? It's too late. It's been caught. It's been caught and snatched. It's been caught and snatched, honey. Quit with it, okay? Quit with it. Let me share this out just a little bit more. I was talking to my sister earlier, honey. She was like, girl, she got things. So I'm going to text this link to her too because, see, my sister, she'll forget. She'll forget. It'll be the middle of the night. She'll forget to come and join my live, y'all. I'm so ready to talk about this foolishness. I don't even know what to do. Where is the button? Here go the button. Coco. So Coco, when you joined Monique's live, was Karen on it already? Or was it still just Monique by herself? Let me see. All right, you guys. I'm just sharing this out. I ain't gonna be doing a whole bunch of sharing because I'm ready to talk. Hey, Silky Ikoya, how you doing, girls? Welcome to my live. Hey, shout out to everybody that was in here. Girl, LQ. That live, I was in here real life hollering. Okay? Real life hollering. Oh, I was in here hollering at that live. It was too funny. Karen, Ray said we've been celebrating the next black vice president. No, I don't know what Karen was celebrating, honey. Karen had quite a few glasses of her wine, her red wine. Girl, okay. You said you missed like the first 20 minutes. Okay. Hey, Elizabeth, thank you for joining. Shout out to you. Brandy. Oh, Brandy in here. That's my sissy. Shout out to my sissy for making it in here. I'm going to drop the link in here one more time because we're going to go ahead and talk, y'all. I'm going to keep dropping it throughout the live. Remember, I want y'all to come in here and talk. I don't want to be talking to myself. Elizabeth said, I don't watch this show, but I'm gonna still show my girl some love, LOL, some support, LOL. Thank you, girl. Thank you. If you don't watch the show, it's okay, because I'm gonna break it all down for you. I'm gonna break it all down for you. Silky, so the Real Housewives of Potomac, Monique just went live, and she went live with Karen, the Grand Dame. And if y'all were not on that live, you missed a key. Okay, like Coco says, Karen was pop. Karen was too lit. Karen was too lit. Karen had that brown liquor. She tried to seem classy based, like she was drinking wine. No, Karen was definitely on that brown liquor, honey. I don't know what Karen was talking about. So it was a moment. Everybody take a sip for a moment. If you took a sip for every time Karen said moment, then you wouldn't make it onto my live, because you'd be over in the back somewhere drunk. Karen said, I should have been awoke. Karen said, I should have been awoke. Okay. Y'all, okay. We gonna get into this mess. I am too excited. See, this don't make no sense for me to be this excited about this kind of foolishness. Okay. Let me pay attention. So I was laughing so damn hard. It was the funniest thing I've seen in a moment. My cup about empty. I'm gonna have to refill. Okay. She was speaking in cursive. Girl, she was speaking in hieroglyphics. Okay. Okay. Y'all stop. I'm trying to get focused. Y'all stop. Don't get me started. Just wait. Yes, her wig was laid though. Karen did look good. No wig shifts, none of that. Karen definitely did look good tonight. But let's talk. Okay, let me focus, because I done got too excited. Okay. For those of y'all who do not know and who are unaware, we're gonna start from the beginning. And then we're gonna get to tonight's live. Okay. So y'all stop getting me off track, because I'm finna be off track. We're gonna start from the beginning, and then we are going to get into the live that just happened with Monique and Karen speaking in cursive. All right. She said she was doing Watch What Happens Live before that, and you know all they do is drink on there. I wonder what the word of the night was, honey, because she must have drunk for every word of the night. Okay. Teresa say, this is why you put your phone under your mattress when you drinking. Ray, her husband, was trying to get her off the live. She was not here for it. She was like, Ray's pinching me. He's pinching me. He's trying to get me to shut up. Okay. Y'all stop. I'm trying to run it down. Stop. Look, let me have my moment, Coco. Yes, LQ. By the time she made it, she was done. Okay, y'all stop. No more moments. I'm gonna drink for the moment. Okay, so I don't think Ray wasn't as lit. Ray was not as lit as Karen. Ray was trying to get her down, and she was not here for it. I really want y'all see this? Y'all see that? That's how much you got left to upload. So okay, let's talk about the past stuff, and then we can watch some clips from this tonight's live. Y'all stop. Okay, focus. For those of you who do not know, I'm gonna give y'all the backstory because it's a lot. Y'all know Real Housewives of Potomac just done started. We have only been on 2 episodes and all hell has broke loose already. Okay. And recently Monique has been going live to discuss some of the kind of behind the scenes fourth wall stuff that we are not privy to. So I will be playing y'all a clip of her first live, not tonight's live, but her first live, where she really went in on what was going on behind the scenes and why things were so bad. Like why things ended up getting so bad. So before we get into that, what I am going to talk about, because I did not get to do my review on episode 2 yet. So I'm going to give y'all just a few of my thoughts about episode 2. Okay, just a few of my thoughts about episode 2. I'm excited about this season, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm excited about this season. John, don't be mad that you missed it, because I promise you I'm going to be showing it here in a minute. I'm just waiting on it to transfer to my computer. Once it gets transferred to my computer, we're going to watch it. But until then, I'm going to give y'all a few thoughts from a few recaps on episode 2. Let's see. The episode started with Karen. Where am I at? I got notes, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, the episode started with Karen working out. I mean, there wasn't much to say about that. You hear her grunting and carrying on in the background. We knew when nothing happening with her and Ray. Let's not act like that was something. Then we see Monel and Giselle meet for lunch. Now, when this meeting happened on the show, I was like, now what is happening here? What is happening here? Because as we all know, they have never been cool, and we are so. And then that raises questions, because if you've been keeping up with the drama, then you know that at this point, Monique is already privy to the mess that Giselle has been plotting behind the scenes to kind of tarnish Monique's family. So this whole meeting just seemed kind of awkward on the show, and it seems even more weird and awkward to me now that we know some of this more like behind the scenes information. So I'm just kind of wondering, like Monique said that she was trying to be professional and stuff like that, and she was real with her about it, but I just can't be fake when it comes to somebody that's literally sitting up here trying to spread rumors that my son is not my husband's child. Like, that's an issue. So I'm now that I have this back information, I'm side-eyeing this scene. At first, I was like, okay, well, at least they're trying, even though I don't trust Giselle as far as I can throw her, and I can't throw that hair for an inch. But you know, whatever. Let me see. Ilky said, I promise y'all someone will have this posted to YouTube because it's going viral. I'm posting it to YouTube in, you see that? In that much more time, it will be posted to YouTube. We're going to be on this live and it's going to be posted to YouTube, you know? It's so crazy to know that now, knowing after what we know. Exactly. And no, Mama Teresa, she is not Gigi. Gigi is Monique's ex-friend. So when she says Gigi, she's not talking about Giselle. She's talking about her actual real life friend. And Gigi is the girl that started the rumor. But y'all don't get me off track. I'm trying to go down episode 2 real quick. Honestly, I'm going to skip past a lot of this because at this point it's not even important. Juan and Giselle meet up for Juan to say that he's going to propose to Robin. Who cares, y'all? He's been stringing her along for 5 seasons now. I don't care. I don't want them to get married. I could not care less about the Juan and Robin story. Period. Done. Candiace is not pregnant. Do we want her to be pregnant? No. And okay. So then here we go. We get to the dinner. We get to the lunch for Ashley. And the first thing that Giselle says is that, oh, Ashley told me that Candiace invited Sharice to the wedding, the 1-year anniversary to be messy. So pause there. How? Because Candiace and Ashley aren't even cool. So how does Ashley know this information? That was my first question. So to me, that already says that Giselle is a liar. Anybody else caught that? Did anybody else catch that? If you caught that, drop that down in the comments. Before I continue with my thoughts, let me read y'all's comments real quick. Yeah, it seems very fake now. Yep, hindsight, the meeting was very fake. Yep. Yes, because Karen was lit, honey. Don't trust Giselle as far as I can throw her. Yep. Look, Coco, I'm finna get my 4,000 hours tonight. I'm gonna get it tonight. You just wait till it hit. Look, okay. Res, yes. Okay. Right. Don't care about them. Don't nobody care about Juan and Robin. Who cares? No, Silky. We have absolutely no time. What was Robin's tagline was what? I'm in a house full of ballers. I never get played. Baby, you've been getting paid for 5 years. Okay? Because one thing about it, 2 things for sure, 3 things for certain. I guarantee you Juan got bodies buried all over Potomac, Maryland, Virginia. And he's just now deciding, because he's been getting so much backlash and so much heckling because of the show, well, maybe I should go ahead and do something. Because please, I don't want to hear about them. I'm done with them. Ashley baby look just like her husband, and is that a good thing? Let me hush, because I still want to have more children, so let me be quiet. Let me hush. Okay. Look, okay. Moment. All right, so yeah. So the first thing that Giselle does is tell Monique about this alleged rumor or whatever about Ashley knowing that Candiace invited Sharice to be messy to this 1-year anniversary. Okay. My first question was, how do we know that Ashley said that? Because her and Candiace aren't even cool. My second question is, why are we giving this much thought to Giselle and she doesn't have a champagne glass? She's not even a friend to the show. You're not even Marlo to the Real Housewives of Potomac. So why are we giving you this much screen time? It's so infuriating to me. And so of course Monique go ahead and address that the reason why I'm trying not to look at y'all comments because y'all be throwing me off, y'all. Y'all silly over here. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I had to focus. Okay. The reason why Monique did not want to address the rumors on the show was because she said it was extremely detrimental to her family. So, of course, that makes us as the viewers want to know, well, what are the rumors? What are the rumors? What are the rumors? And the first thing that Giselle does is get into her confessionals and say, oh, well, the rumors are that she was cheating on her husband with her trainer. This is why I don't like Giselle, period, point blank. She waits the 0 time to start trying to stir the pot and talk junk. This is why I do not like her. This is why I do not like her, period. And so I was watching some of my different people online, and they were like, well, because she doesn't want to talk about it, that makes her seem kind of guilty. And I didn't see that. I didn't feel that way, but I have a few bloggers that I watch, and that was their opinion. I did not agree with that either. And I felt like by not repeating it, you're not giving it life, because you don't want to sit up here, especially some lie. I'm not gonna keep repeating some stupid lie for no reason. You know what I'm saying? So I respected Monique for that. But to find out that the rumor was so much more disgusting and nasty, and Giselle was the first one to come back and say it's all starting to make sense. Tell me if I'm wrong or not, all right? It's all starting to make sense, y'all. I'm gonna drop this link back down here again. Remember, if y'all want to come in here and talk and give your opinions, feel free, click the link. You don't have to get on the screen. You can just call in and use your voice. So behind the scenes, we are finding out. Yes, AJ, I have the live. It's loading. It's loading to my computer. It's just taking a little bit more time. I clicked off after about an hour because Monique started talking about other stuff. But the main part of the live, yes, I do have. But yeah, I understood her for not wanting to repeat it. And so now we are finding out the real rumor, and we are finding out why Monique was so, why she was so determined to not bring this up. So before we get into the real rumor and all that stuff, let me read y'all's comments real quick because I don't want to get too far behind. Let me see. Wait, let me start back here. It says, Coco says, right, I feel the same way. One putting on for the show, and I don't believe it. He don't even look like he's interested in Robin. Sorry. LQ, when I seen the baby, you know I thought of you. That was her pick, and she secured her bag. So I ain't gonna say nothing about Ashley and her baby. You know, I love Ashley as a mama. Oh, why Giselle don't even have a champagne. Sharice don't even have a champagne glass. No, not Giselle, Sharice. Sharice doesn't have a champagne glass. I'm sorry if I misspoke. Sorry. Yeah. Right. Exactly. And all of these rumors happened before the show even started filming. So these rumors started at the end of season 4's reunion, and we're going to get into that, and I'm going to show y'all a clip from Monique's live from last night where she goes into what happened with that. Giselle is trying to throw people off her shady storyline. And let's be real, when has Giselle ever had an actual storyline? Name a storyline that she's had. Sherman, he's been on 2 episodes. Her and her ex-husband that is a philanderer. No. Like Brandy says, first lady from hell. If she is the first lady of the church, honey, I'd rather find salvation on my own because I don't need her help. She's gonna lead me straight to hell, and I ain't got time for it. Right. Sharice wasn't this entertaining when she was on the show, but she's all behind the show, stirring that pot up. I can't take it. Right. Exactly. And she gets so offended when someone asks about her husband and all this kind of stuff. And she has all these comments to say about other people's husbands. She's trying to throw off everything off of her. And I got notes because I want to make sure I hit all my points. Let me hush before I get ahead of myself. Where am I at, y'all? Where am I at? Okay, first lady acting out. Sharice is playing herself, coming back around the show, and she's not even mic'd. You're sitting up here being this messy, and the producers don't even fool with you enough to give you a microphone. You doing all this work. Monique said this on her live the other day. You doing all this work for free. For free. Oh, it's up. Okay, I got it on my Dropbox, y'all. Oh, it's up. Okay. He ain't even seem excited about proposing to Robin. He don't seem excited to shoot scenes with Robin. Again, I'm not talking about doggone Robin and Juan. They so irrelevant to this show. Irrelevant. The only thing I will say about that scene that Juan said, he said if the ball is dropped between Giselle and her dude, pastor guy, then the daughters will never forgive him. And what I will say is, it's too late. The daughters already don't fool with their daddy. And what does that say? That your 3 teenage daughters don't fool with you, pastor. They don't want you with their mama. That says a lot to me. To me, that says that he is not a man of integrity and moral. In my opinion, I don't know the man from a can of paint, but that's what that says to me. Am I wrong or am I right? Because I know I'm right. I think Monique needed and wanted her husband's okay to talk about it. I agree, but I also think that Monique was truly not trying. Hey, Bella 24. I also think that Monique was really trying not to bring this drama onto the show. I really do think that, because even the producers did not move on with this storyline. So I think she just didn't want to bring that to the show. Yeah, one was on point. A viral moment. Remember, y'all, we are taking a sip every time there's a moment in the comments. I might need to slow down or else I'm gonna start looking like Karen. Okay. But yeah, that's the only good thing Juan said, right? The daughters don't even want them together. It also means they've seen things when they've been with him. Valid. I appreciate that viewpoint. But okay. So that's essentially all I want to talk about from the actual episode 2. So moving forward, now we are finding out that behind the scenes, there was a whole plot to kind of get Monique thrown up under the bus, and it was spearheaded by Giselle for the show. So the initial rumors started. These are the rumors, and then I'm gonna show y'all this clip. These are the rumors. The rumors are that Gigi, which is an ex-friend of Monique, started the first rumor saying that her miscarriage was not a miscarriage. It was an abortion. That particular rumor did not pick up any real steam. So then once she got pregnant with the next child, Chase, her rainbow baby, the ex-friend Gigi started the rumor that that was not Chris's baby and that it was her personal trainer's baby. Excuse me. The rumor was started by the ex-friend, and then it went on to Sharice, and Monique also said that there was another friend. I won't forget the toe knuckles, Brandy. There was another friend who was in on this, on these rumors. The rumors went from Sharice and then went into the group, being spread around the group. From there, after the end of at the end of Andy's baby shower, that is when Giselle went on to try to plot to bring these damaging rumors to the forefront. So I am going to take a beat and let y'all see Monique. She's going to break it down for herself. Hold on, let me write down really quick the time stamps, because I'm gonna probably fast forward. It's a long video, so we're not going to sit up here and listen to the entire video, but I want y'all to see her. This is when she first started to address it. This footage is courtesy of Layla Lynn here on YouTube, so please make sure you go and subscribe to her, because she be on all of their necks. As I'm setting this up to start, let me see. As I'm setting this up, let me read y'all's comments. Right. Right, Coco. And exactly, because that don't make no sense. Why would a happily married woman abort her baby? Gigi need a life. Exactly. Especially Monique. Like, Monique spoke on the show about how much she loved being a mother. She has a whole brand that's surrounded about her being a mom. And you think that she's going to sit up here and abort a child from her husband? That's just the dumbest lie I've ever heard in my life. Honestly, I do not think Candiace would say that about Monique on camera. I think Giselle led it on and pretty much the mastermind. And so a lot of this is allegedly behind the scenes. And before I even get into that, I do want to say this. A lot of these reality shows, a lot of these wives and reality shows sit there and produce themselves. We've seen it on Atlanta. We've seen it on Love and Hip Hop, where they want to have such an intriguing storyline that they start making up storylines to talk about on the show. Because essentially, like, they have nothing else to really give. If we're talking about Giselle has given us nothing, no valid storyline in 5 seasons almost. So they have to do something to keep the pot stirring and to keep things interesting. So a lot of this was not necessarily done on camera, but we do have people like Karen and Monique who are exposing kind of and breaking down the fourth wall. What I want to hear from is like a producer or something. I'm not gonna lie, but they probably sign NDAs and all that kind of stuff. He said, Lord, T'Challa probably ain't even believe that rumor. Ain't nobody believe that rumor. Right, exactly. The producers wouldn't even co-sign the mess. That's why I really wish that we could get a producer to speak out on this, because allegedly all of this, and allegedly, y'all, because I don't want no problems, but allegedly, you know what I'm saying, the producers weren't even here for any of this mess. But let's go ahead and get into this live that Monique had.
Sends Candiace a text message and basically says, can you pass my number on to Charisse? She wanted Charisse's number because she knew me and Charisse had fallen out. So I guess she thought that would be her easy in. Also, she knew that Charisse was trying to get back on the show. So she's trying to team up with Charisse. She reaches out to Candiace and she's talking all this stuff to Candiace. And she's like, she wants to talk to her on the phone. Candiace then proceeds to talk to her on the phone for 2 hours as she rants and starts saying whatever it is that she's saying. Later on down the line, once she finds out that I was pregnant, she then starts saying that I was cheating on Chris and that the baby wasn't Chris's. All of this while I'm having a high-risk pregnancy. I had to stop working out because I almost lost my baby. Chase, I almost lost him at 8 weeks pregnant. And I've said this before. People already know this. I was 8 weeks. My doctor sent me in for early ultrasound because I had a miscarriage. So he wanted to check and make sure things were okay. Lo and behold, the sac was tearing on both sides. So he put me on a high-risk bed rest for 8 weeks. So I couldn't do anything. He told me not even to lift my babies. He said, you can't have sex. You can't do anything. So I couldn't do anything. So, and then the pregnancy was pretty difficult. Now we're going into the filming season. Going into the filming season, right before we start filming, Karen calls me. And she's like, oh my God, I can't believe Giselle. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Wait, am I going out of order?
What are you talking about?
Did I know about? Oh, yeah. No, this happened before we started filming season 4. Yeah, okay. So she's like, oh my God, I can't believe Giselle. And I'm like, what? And she says no, that was after. I'm mixing up 2 time periods. Okay, let me back up. Yeah, I'm thinking about the following year after Andy's baby shower. So prior to Andy's baby shower, I was pregnant. The rumors were circulating from the former friend. I said her name. I didn't even want to say her name. It's like demonic saying her name. Okay, former friend goes to Charisse. Then she ends up gathering up whatever little circle. Charisse starts spreading the message to the whole group. Candiace knew about all of this because she asked her for Charisse's number. And she gave it to her. So the fact that she didn't understand how me and Charisse weren't clicking is absolute BS. So anyway, we going into the filming season.
Let's take a beat right there. I want to address what she just said about Candiace knew that Charisse and her were having beef. What do y'all think about that? Now, I feel like that is straight up bull, and I'm gonna tell you why. At last season, at the beginning of season 4, was it season 4? Yes, because Charisse has not been a housewife since season 4. So at season 4, when Monique was being messy and she brought Kendall onto the show to kind of jab at was that season 3 or season 4, whatever season it was, and she brought Kendall on the show to jab at Giselle, we all knew at that point that Monique and Charisse were not friends. So for Candiace to sit up here and say that she did not know that they had this big of a falling out, we all knew that they had that big of a falling out because they had a falling out on the show. So that's bull. Okay, that's all I want to say. I want to take a moment to say that. And then another thing, how were Candiace and Sharice friends? They weren't even on the show at the same time. They wouldn't run in the same circles. So again, Candiace did do that to be messy. I'm convinced that she did that to be messy. But let's continue on and see what else Monique has to say.
They wanted to bring all of this to the show. And one thing y'all know about me is that I don't play when it comes to my family. You can say whatever you want about me, but you're not going to involve my kids, my husband. That's where I draw the line. I was almost like this for season 4. I was about to not even come back because I was a high-risk pregnancy. And I was like, I don't want to be around that negative energy, and I'm carrying a baby. Like, I don't even want to do it. So everything was like, production didn't want to touch it. They were like, this is disgusting for her to even try to spread these rumors. This is nasty. They didn't want to even deal with it. It was like completely disgusting. But you had a few women on the show who wanted to bring it to camera. They were like, yeah, we're going to take her down and we're going to expose and put all of this stuff out there. They wanted to.
All right, so we're going to take a beat right here. So again, she's confirming that producers did not want to bring that to the show. And like y'all are saying, I'm not surprised about Candiace at all either. Teresa says Monique's husband is the boss. That's how my husband would have handled it. Come from my family, and I will forget your woman. Leave my family and kids alone. And I wanted to show y'all exactly what Chris had to say, because Chris does not go off. Chris seems to be like, Chris has always seemed to be pretty chill on the show, but this particular instance has really upset him. And this is why I think that this entire story is credible, because for him, who has always been more one of the laid back husbands, to get as upset as he gets in this video, I believe that there's truth behind it. So let me show y'all where he begins to go off.
In my marriage with some BS, and they need to check the credibility of the person who they're getting this information from.
And you know what's crazy? If they had facts and like real stuff, I can't be mad at it. But at the end of the day, they knew it was bogus. They knew it was a lie, and literally have no information to back anything up. One thing that I stay out of the women drama. I mean, that's their show, that's their gig. It is what it is. I try to stay out of that. But at the point when people are putting my kids in their mouth and talking about my babies, my little boy ain't even 2 years old yet, just getting introduced to the world. All right, he don't even know what's going on. And you got grown people out here plotting to damage my family and my kids. And I don't appreciate it. It's a lot of ugly mess going on with a lot of these people on the show that I know about.
There's nasty rumors and there's nasty truths.
It's some fact stuff that I've seen with my own eyes. But you know what? I respect people's families. So some of these people out here running their mouth, they really need to pump their brakes before I get like the dude on Why Did I Get Married and say, y'all want to tell it? Let's tell it all.
Hey, fan page.
What?
No.
The other girls have been radio silent. I bet. They're trying to figure out what they're going to say. Come on, Karen, where you at?
Yeah, she had her technique too.
Her 10 years old,
that
and you're
fair to be, going after people, going after their family. This is the women's thing, and I respect that. All right, all of the stuff that Monique has been attacked on, and Monique is through jabs back. It is what it is. That's their fight.
I can do fun shade all day.
No doubt. But
I can call somebody, right?
Like, that's fire. And y'all some dirty tricks. I don't fool with y'all. I'm not going to play this game and roll with the show and act like everything is hunky-dory. I wish I could turn into Bruce Jenner and slap the shit out of all of y'all right now. Because that's foul. That's a baby. All right? And y'all got babies. And I respect y'all families and I respect y'all babies. Y'all some dirty people and I don't appreciate it. I really don't. I'm pissed off right now. Bringing my baby in it, putting my baby in your mouth. Like, y'all lucky that I'm a man, because I will stomp the shit out of y'all.
And he used to do that for a living, so I wouldn't try.
I would never disrespect y'all family. If y'all keep taking the gloves off of me, I'm telling you, I'm going to take them out back.
Yeah.
And that ain't no threat. That's just reality because fair is fair. We've always respected, even with some of the stuff that I know for a fact to
We
be
know
true.
a lot of
They
stuff.
can damage people's family, but I
Right.
would never
And
do that to y'all.
even in this moment, I'm not even going to speak on it.
No.
Because I'm not going to.
All right, so we'll pause it right there. So that is what Chris had to say in response to this, and y'all see his response. Y'all see he is upset about it, honey. He said he wish he could turn into Bruce Jenner. He meant Caitlyn Jenner, and stomp a mud hole in him. Okay, for talking about his baby. And in all honesty, that is a low blow. That is super disgusting. Why would you sit up here and bring in a rumor about someone's child? And again, I believe this. I wholeheartedly believe that this is what was going on behind the scenes. Let me make sure that I have everything from this video that I wanted y'all to see. Hold on. It's a shame that the wives are behind the scenes trying to produce themselves.
Any of this until Karen called me.
So Karen called and let her know.
She said, I can't believe Giselle. And I'm like, what happened? So she's like, what do you mean what happened? All the stuff she was saying about you. And I was like, what was she saying about me? What are you talking about? She's like, wait, Candiace didn't call you? I said, I have not heard from Candiace. I said, honestly, Karen, Candiace and I don't talk like that. I was like, we talk when we're filming. I said, but when it's off season, the only time we talk is if I reach out to her. So Karen was like, I cannot believe she didn't call and tell you. I'm like, can you please just tell me what you're talking about? She said, yeah, so Giselle is planning to go to reunion and to tell people during the reunion that Chase isn't Chris's and that you were cheating on him and that's not his baby. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, how disgusting is it, number one? Like I said, you can say whatever you want to say about me, but to talk about my child? Now, if somebody talked about any one of Giselle's daughters or even the illegitimates from her ex, she will go berserk. So to bring up my child's name when you know the mess ain't true, how low down and disgusting is that? So now we have two situations going on here. We got Karen telling me what she's telling me. Nobody else is saying anything to me. So I'm just like, okay, well, we could just want to ride this out and see what happens. Candiace never came to me with it. She never told me until we were about to start filming season 5. So this is coming into season 5. Candiace only told me because I asked her about it. And I said, what was about this dinner, this, that, and the other? And then she proceeds to tell me the same thing that Karen says. But she left out her part in the conversation. So apparently, she was actually cheerleading the whole conversation because she had talked to the former friend. So she's cheerleading and doing all of this stuff. So I'm finding out bits and pieces as we go along. And before anybody else asks and says anything about the whole fight, this whole situation had nothing to do with the fight. Absolutely not. One thing that I'm not going to do is I'm not going to talk about people's kids, and I'm not going to spread lies and rumors.
All right, you guys. So that was Monique's live on yesterday, I believe it was. She said that she got on this live specifically because Candiace went on live and spoke about her child. I have a clip of a live that Candiace did. This is courtesy of Mary Jane TV Creation. Y'all can always head on over there and check her out as well. I also have another live that Monique went on about. But this particular live that Candiace said, now I did not see the part where she spoke on the new baby, but she did speak on inviting Sharice to the what is it called? To the 1-year anniversary party. So I'm gonna let y'all get a little clip of that. I don't believe nothing that come out of Candiace's mouth. I'm gonna tell you like this here. I feel like she was a pawn. And like LQ was saying earlier, I did forget that Sharice and Candiace did share a season. And so it's very weird that they are sitting here in the same group now, because that is right. Sharice was taking jabs at Candiace back during that season and talking about how Candiace's mom had to pay for everything, including her ring. So for y'all to sit here and team up and be kiki and he and it just seems weird. And let's not pretend like it has not been a Monique hate train from Giselle from the very beginning. Let's not. And so, of course, if you have an issue with Monique, the first person that you are going to team up with would be Giselle, because she already don't see it for her. Right. She has all the nerve to be talking about anyone. Yep. For them not to care about spreading such a terrible rumor is sad, especially when it comes to a newborn, or even let's just even start with the very first rumor. The very first rumor that Monique aborted her child after having aborting her child when she had a miscarriage. If you have ever had a miscarriage, that is a painful thing. And during that time when Monique was having a miscarriage, they were getting on her, calling her an alcoholic. So during that season, Monique was really going through it, and every chance that Giselle got, and Robin, because Robin was on that train too, they were pouncing at Monique. So all of this does not seem too far-fetched when you start looking at people's resumes and their histories and how they have treated people on the show. Like LQ says, they hated Candiace, made fun of her so much. It's very odd that they're friends now. And during that time, Monique was one of the few people that were cool with her. But look at her now. It really is this rumor, probably almost as bad as the one Phaedra started. So somebody might be getting fired over this. I would hope so. But I feel like this. So apparently all of this happened at the end of season 4. So if that were the case, then they probably wouldn't have made it back to season 5. I mean, hell, the main person that was trying to get this thing, that was spreading this, was Sharice. And she is fired. But we keep hearing her name. But this is Candiace and what she has to say. So let's see what she got to say, y'all.
Knows that Monique said Sharice was spreading nasty rumors. I already know that information. I've had that information for 2 years. I mean, I'm sure there's more that's been added to it that I don't know. But the bulk of that, I have known. And you know who knows that information? My husband. You know who else knows that information that came from my mouth? Nobody. I did not tell a single soul about that information. Also, so then I'll get to that. So this information that she's trying so hard to, you're not coming off the villain. And we were friends. So on occasion, we would talk, we would text, very like, hey girl, how you doing? Whatever, nothing heavy. There at the table that, yeah, Gigi was saying this and this and this and spreading this information. And I was like, oh, well, actually, Gigi called me too. I just wrote it off as her being angry, and I told Chris, and we decided that it wasn't even worth mentioning.
Remember, Gigi is Monique's ex-friend. So whenever she says Gigi, we are not talking about Giselle. We are talking about Monique's ex-friend in real life.
Never brought it up again. Never mentioned it again. And Monique was like, oh my God, you have this information. Well, I need to get her to stop. Would you mind writing a statement so that I can serve her with a cease and desist? And I said, of course, sure. Because Monique was my friend first. My loyalty was to Monique. So, hi, Jules. Yes, my pageant shirt. My loyalty was to Monique. So I wrote the statement. And I'm assuming that Monique was successful in getting a cease and desist. And it was never brought up again. I never mentioned the information again. So then I go back to my original point. I knew the information that Sharice was supposedly spreading. But it wasn't really Sharice. It was Gigi. Gigi had called everybody up all in the phone book. She just opened the phone book and was calling everybody in the phone.
So we're going to pause right there. So again, what she just said was that it wasn't necessarily Sharice that was spreading these rumors. It was Gigi, and Gigi was going on and telling everybody. So based off of just what Candiace just said, I'm believing Monique. The credibility is there. That's what Monique said. She said it started with Gigi. Sharice was aware of it. And they went on. And so they ended up getting on the phone together. And this is all, again, Candiace is confirming what Monique has already just explained in her last live. I'm gonna leave the full videos. I will leave the full videos in my description, y'all, once I end this live. So give me like maybe 10 minutes if y'all want to watch the entire videos, because again, the videos are pretty long. But if you want to watch the entire videos, they will be down in my description box at the end of this live. So I'm going to exit out of that one again. I'm done with Candiace. She knew what she was doing. She was being a pawn. And don't sit up here and try to act doe-eyed. Don't try to act doe-eyed and innocent now, because you're not. Hey, Siobhan. Hey, Siobhan. Yes, Giselle is not Gigi. Gigi is a separate friend of Monique's, not Giselle. But basically Giselle took all of this information and was trying to plot behind the scenes. So that was the back story, the back history to everything that happened. Again, I'm going to leave all the links to all the past live streams from Monique as well as Candiace down in the description box at the end of this live. So now I'm going to show y'all some videos from tonight's live where Monique and Karen had a moment. Okay, I need to go refill my drink for this moment, y'all. I need to go refill my drink, but I'm gonna show it to y'all. So hold on, let me move it over here so y'all can see this hot mess of a video, honey, because Karen had her moment. If y'all were not on the live, you finna see it. Hold on. I'm sorry, my computer's acting a little stank. Go over here. Okay. Go down. Thank you. So this was tonight's live with Karen and Monique. And essentially, they were supposed to be getting on the live to discuss the behind the scenes of these rumors. I don't know what the live was about. But I was here for every minute of it. Every minute. John Doe 1989 say I stand Karen. Karen is hilarious. It says, now that I think about it, Giselle did say she was going to get Monique back for the moment with Sherman's ex. And that's exactly what it seems like. Excuse me. It seems like this was an intentional plot to try to get back at Monique. And Giselle didn't like Monique from the time she walked onto the scene. And it's pure jealousy. I don't care what nobody say. All right, LQ, go get your drink. Go get your drink, LQ. I'm finna go get me a drink. I'm gonna see if I can get my husband to refill my drink. We'll see. I'm trying to stay on here. And we gonna take a sip for every time Karen says moment. Okay, because let me tell you something. Once we get done watching this live, honey, I'm gonna need a nap. You gonna you own it. Look, I just tap it like that. It's a little corner. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. You're so sweet. Ain't he the best? He the best. Everybody drop some clap emojis down in the chat for my husband, because he the best. Because we finna have a moment. So who's pressing charges against who? So after the altercation, the physical altercation between Monique and Candiace pressed charges against Monique initially. Then Monique also pressed charges against Candiace. All charges were dropped at the end of the day. So we will see all of that at the end of the show. And y'all think I'm just being dramatic with this fan. I got these lights on. I done got excited. I'm drinking. I'm hot. So don't judge me and my fan. Don't judge me, judge your mama. Yes, Karen is everything. Karen took over that live, honey. Yes. Okay. Yes, for the clapping emoji. Y'all, thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank my husband. All right, we finna get into this live from tonight. All right, let's get this playing.
Hey, fan page. The other girls have been radio silent. I bet. They're trying to figure out what they're going to say. Come on, Karen, where you at?
I'll go ahead and fast forward to where Karen enters the building.
All right, she's not on yet. He's not in there. T'Challa. There he goes. He just left. All right, Karen, I'm just going to add you since you're not hitting the request. Eating. There she is. Grand Dime. Come on, let's go. Wait. Let's go.
Hold on. I'm trying to do this. Monique is the one that I did that intentionally. I'm like, let me swap it down.
Karen getting this makeup touch up. Come on, Karen.
My shit, because when I uninvite you, Monique always calls me and says, Karen, did you invite somebody?
Oh, you be blocking people all the time, Karen.
I don't mean to. I'm not into social media. You know I'm not. I know.
Y'all, every time.
Hi, everybody. And Monique, by the way, she's so young. She's going to read everything. Go ahead, baby.
Yeah, I'm going to read if y'all have questions for us, I'm going to read them off. And we'll.
But if they're rude, Monique, if they're rude, I'm not answering it.
I'm not going to read off anything that's rude, babe. I got you.
Okay, I love you.
Me and Karen have been talking like darn near every day, but the first time we actually saw each other after quarantine was
wait, I'm having a moment. I'm having a diva moment. Give me a moment.
So.
No.
Does everybody have their drinks tonight?
Oh, well, I'm having coffee. Wait. Ray's coming. No. We just switched everything.
Remember, y'all, we taking the drink every time Karen says moment, okay? Every time Karen says moment, I want a sip, okay? Hold on, we're going to back it up. I want to make sure y'all ready. Every time.
Everybody. And Monique, by the way, she's so young. She's going to read everything. Go ahead, baby.
Yeah, I'm going to read them. If y'all have questions for us, I'm going to read them all.
Oh, and one more thing. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so random. But you see, Karen is over here drinking this coffee. See, that let you know right now. See, we ain't know when we first start watching the live. But Karen drinking this coffee because Karen is lit, okay? Karen is lit. All right, that's why she over here drinking coffee before the live even start. All right. Okay, let's watch it.
Well, but if they're rude, Monique, I'm not answering it.
I'm not going to read off anything that's rude, babe. I got you.
Okay.
So, me and Karen have been talking like darn near every day, but the first time we actually saw each other after quarantine was
I'm having a moment. I'm having a diva moment. Give me a moment.
That's two.
No.
Does everybody have their drinks tonight?
Oh, well, I'm having coffee. Wait. Ray's coming. No. We just switched everything. Is it straight up for everybody? Can they see it, Monique? No, I'm not. You have to turn it around. Lower the Monique. Give me a moment. Ray loves me, by the way.
At me right now.
There we go. Give me a moment, Monique. And now hold on.
I ain't gonna be able to keep up.
T'Challa, get off the bread. Get on your perch. We got all kind of technical difficulties going. Yeah.
You good? Thank you. I'm gonna hold it. Thank you, Tatiana. We have to hold this, Monique. We are not as enabled as your brother and your sister. I'm having a moment. Ray's having a moment with me. He's so pissed off because he called Chris earlier today and he had a real man moment. Girl, why didn't you call me and give me that tea?
You were doing press. You were doing prep.
Yeah.
So I couldn't find you.
I can't keep up.
But yeah, Ray called and called Chris and he was.
Girl, I walked in on that moment, that real black man moment, and I was like, Ray just kicked me out of the room. I was like, what's going on? Thank you, baby. Here's cheers to girls. I have cocktail.
Cheers.
Yes. Here's Ray Ray.
Here's to the new Black Vice President of the United
Ray is so on the agenda. Really
What's up, Ray?
Yay, what's up? What's up?
He loves you, Monique.
Girl
Thanks
power,
for calling
girl
and encouraging
power.
He is so there. And I got kicked out of the office today because I didn't know, Monique. You should have given me a heads up because they had a real man moment while I was taping with Cohen. And I just came in to get my, can I really say?
No, I don't know what you're saying, but it's
like my bustier.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, baby, can you button me up? And he threw me out of the office. I didn't button the top.
Pause. Are y'all okay? Because we done had how many sips at this point? I'm taking baby sips. I'm over here sipping on some Henny, so I can't be up here gulping with Karen there, so I'm gonna be worse than her. We got to end this live in 10 minutes. Are y'all okay so far with these moments? Okay, I'm just saying. I needed a minute. I'm getting hot. My ears are hot. Look, I'm gonna need to stop. I'm gonna need to switch to sips of water. Look. The next 4 moments, I'm sipping water. I'm letting you know that right now, y'all. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Judge your mama. All right, let's keep going.
Bottom and the top button and the bottom button.
You were
that was
fine.
it.
You look good.
He said I look good. He's like, you got to go ahead and talk to Chris.
Okay.
And he was like, he needed to have this moment with Chris.
That was good.
I knew nothing about that, and I still don't. We have to talk later.
Cheers.
To America.
Is that some red wine?
Yes.
Yes. What is this?
Merlot.
Oh, okay, hold on. This is Ray's wine.
Yeah.
This may save our marriage.
All right.
I love you, baby. Thank you. All right, sweetheart. I'm having a moment with Ray right now because, honestly, Monique, that's what makes us beautiful. We have true soldiers, true husbands that walk with us in grace, in difficulties and challenges, and they hold us down. We have soldiers, and these women can't even step to us.
Not at all. They don't understand.
No, I had the reason why Ray called Chris is because I listened to the live last night, and I respect Chris so much because he's the younger version of Ray. But Ray is like from New Jersey, and your man in New York, and Ray is from. I mean, your man is from where?
Alabama.
Girl, yeah, you know, a farm girl.
Yes.
So when
I'm sorry. This is no good. But Karen was so lit in this doggone video, y'all. I don't know what we supposed to be talking about. If you know what we supposed to be talking about in this live, please drop it down, because at this point I'm confused. I am confused. Okay.
Up, and he had a moment last night. I said, I need you to listen to this. All I did, Monique, was share that. And Ray said, how do I get it? Because Ray doesn't have social media. I said, well, I'm trying to send it to you. And I sent it to him. And he had a moment when Chris had a moment. And I swear to God, Ray did not talk to me before he talked to Chris.
Yes. Hold on one second.
I walked in on that crap. I walked in on that moment, and I was like, what the hell is going on?
Hold on one second. Somebody said, since your video, Sharice, Robin, and Candiace have responded denying responsibility. What is your response? First of all, the reason
what is it? Wait, what's the not? Oh, for me? For me? No.
Everybody's talking about my video that me and Chris did last night. They're saying that Sharice, Robin, and Candiace denied responsibility, but Candiace is the one who put that out to the world.
I talk about this. Can we talk about this for a moment? Let's be grown as women about this for a moment.
Yes.
You know that I was the one that blew the horn when I heard about it after Andy Cohen's baby shower.
All right, so we're going to pause it right there because I feel like that is a point that is very important to bring out. I know Karen is a little funny right now, But notice what Karen is saying. She said that she was the one that blew the horn after Andy Cohen's baby shower. Again, this is confirming or reaffirming what what Monique was saying about the only person that told her about this plot against her and her family was Karen to begin with. Excuse me. Sorry, y'all. All this trying to drink and keep up with Karen and her moments, honey. It's a lot. It's a lot. But as you can see, Karen and the drunk man tells no tales. So again, there is something that we can pull from this live. I'm sure they were trying to get a little bit more done in this live. But like Karen was just saying, she was the one that blew the horn about what happened after Andy Cohen's baby shower during this alleged meetup. So let's continue on.
I called you because as a mother, we have to do better. Can we lean that back? Oh, sorry. So, thank you. I have to look good, Mother. When I tell my truth. But I had a moment that Candiace didn't call you, but I called you. I thought Candiace, me, and you were on the same sheet of music. I personally don't really give a hoot about anybody that's not being on the payroll of
speaking about
Real
Giselle.
Housewives.
I mean, I'm speaking about Sharice. I'm
that
sorry.
is insignificant and has been fired. I do not care.
Speaking
so
about
I will
Sharice.
not mention her name.
Mm-hmm.
What I will mention the name of is.
Did I miss a moment, Coco?
Is your phone? Is that your phone? Okay. For me as a grown woman that is going, I've been through the storm. I'm having a moment. This is some bullshit. I mean, really, what does that mean when I had no response? I had no response. Candiace is not even a topic of discussion. She is a tool. And I'm sorry that she is because I love her. And you know I do. And my heart is broken. It's very difficult to talk to you about Candiace or you against each other. I very real. But when the OGs use the younger women as a tool, I have a fucking moment. And I am just done with the bullshit. And
all right, you guys, we are going to pause for a quick second. Siobhan say Karen's phone took a personal moment. Karen's phone needed a moment. Okay, how lit are you? How lit are you? All right, we got somebody in here that wants to talk for a second, so we gonna take a moment. We gonna take a moment.
Y'all, what's up?
LQ babe, are you on? Hi,
Y'all, this is the best moment. I'm having a great moment. Hold on.
Come on.
Moment.
Come on.
This was the funniest live I have seen. I was in actual tears watching that live. A moment. Karen is going to be... She's going to wake up and she's not going to know what the hell happened.
Karen was in her own world. Karen was in her own world the whole doggone live.
It was Karen's live. She was taking over the whole speech. Monique couldn't get a word in edgewise. She was having a personal. She was talking about something totally different. Monique was like, wait, what are we talking about? Because she kept going off.
Ray came in there. Ray was trying to get her off. Ray pitching her up under the arm. You know that good old church pinch? I feel like Ray was probably getting a good church pinch going.
She was like, I gotta go. Ray's pinching me. He said he looking at her like, come on now, you embarrassing me. He was in the background. It sounded like he fell at one point. At one moment, I thought he fell. Something was going on in the background.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm lit.
I couldn't wait to get on here watching it when I was messaging Coco while it was happening. I was like, I am actually crying. Like, actually, this is so. Karen is on another level. She is in 2021. She got other stuff going on.
So you see Ray try to clean it up at the end. Ray gonna talk about we've been celebrating the next Black vice president.
No, Karen was on Watch What Happens Live and was drinking every time they said the word of the day.
Okay, because Karen was having too much fun. I was in here hollering.
You know what? Now I want to go back and find that Watch What Happens Live from tonight because I want to see what happened. How did she get that drunk? Now I got to go see the Watch What Happens Live.
I was too busy having a moment. I missed that too because
you missed that moment. We got to go back and watch that one
because she was too, but she looked good.
She did look good. See, that's why I think she was ready to be on Monique's live. Her wig was laid. She kept touching it. Somebody said if she touched that wig one more time, the comment had me dead.
And that's a long wig for Karen. While we talking, let me hold on. How can I add it? I want to add it. Lord, how you do the doggone 3? Y'all don't judge me because I don't know how to do this.
What you doing now? I don't know how to get the other screen up.
Okay, there we go. Y'all see that? That's a long wig for Karen.
I agree, Silky.
That's a good wig. What's the good
Dom got set up.
She was not set up. This live was playing since yesterday. Now you knew what you had to do. You knew what you had to do.
She was probably just trying to keep up on Watch What Happens Live because I don't know how. I'm sure they're doing it like via Zoom now or something. So she's not even in person. So she's probably, now she's in the comfort of her own home. She can drink as much as she wants. She probably, I think she only thought they was going to be on Monique's live for like 10 minutes. That's why Ray was like, we got to go. We got to go.
Ray tried to get her off the live.
Like, no, leave her alone. She's doing it, sweetie.
Ray tried to get her off the live for 30 good minutes. He was like, come on. She's talking about Ray's over here. Ray's over here making faces at me.
That was probably about like if you don't get your so embarrassing you and me.
But Ray loves me, and we're.
She was like, "This is gonna save our marriage." Okay, girl.
Okay. We're gonna play a little bit more,
please.
We're gonna play a little bit more.
And I said this to you, and I said it to Candiace. I love you both. Don't let nobody pimp you.
Look, I ain't the one to ever be pimped. I just kind of take in what I see, and then and it doesn't really matter what other people are saying. At the end of the day, I recognize when something's coming to me based off of other actions that I already observed. So I'm always.
But my heart. No, Monique, I'm the OG, right? Mm-hmm. No matter what they put in front of the people, and they push something else, I am constant. I'm consistent, and I've always been consistent with you, and that is why we have a respect for each other. And Candiace has this for me. And
what has a what?
My moment with this moment is this: I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah,
it is my choice. You and I are probably the only two women on the platform that have the choice of being done. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't fuck with us.
So what you think about Grand Dame letting them know, honey, I don't need this show. Okay?
Yes, she does.
No, that's what Karen just said. Karen just said, me and you the only ones with a choice. We don't need this show, is what she just was saying.
I disagree.
Why do you disagree? That's what she just said.
Karen needs the show because she likes to be Karen from Potomac. Monique doesn't need it because they're already very rich.
Okay. Karen
needs it. For money and for fame, Karen needs it. Monique doesn't really need the show.
Because I don't care. Karen was not the Grand Dame until Potomac.
Exactly.
Okay, we're going to keep going.
So next. Next. Yeah, I said it a long time ago. You have to owe millions to make millions.
That's my favorite line.
I'm very proud of you, and
very proud of you.
Very proud of Chris Samuels. I'm going to separate this for a moment. I love a black man that steps into his moment. Chris Samuels was silent all this moment because he gave you the moment like Ray gave me. I mean, I was a housewife for 17 years, and the issue that Winnie has with me is I call her a freelance artist, and that is what she is. But I was simply a housewife.
Okay, pause. How we get on Wendy?
She's on a new moment. Moved over to a Wendy moment.
Because that was not the moment that we were talking about.
No.
We were talking about, I don't know what we were talking about.
Karen is jumping moments.
And she let, and what is that saying that they said? They said, who said it on? Mariah said it on Married to Medicine. She let in her slip show. She let in her slip show about how she really feels about Wendy.
Well, she said that in the episode 2.
Yeah, she wasn't impressed.
Shade, yeah.
She said she wasn't impressed.
Right.
I want to know the backstory to that. I want to see that. What's Wendy's name? Let me see if she done said in the lives. We gonna be back on Thursday just for Wendy and Karen drama.
Right. Right, Siobhan. This a whole bottle of moments.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, you talking about Wendy?
But I just, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to just get off the hate, right?
He's like,
I love Wendy, by the way.
Do you?
I hope she succeeds in everything she does, but I don't know her. And not many people do. I live in a moment. No one knew me, Monique, as a housewife for 17 years. When you're a freelance artist, and you were at the moment when I did it. Come on now. Yeah.
All right, how about we start taking some questions from
Monique trying to get it back. Get it back.
I have had contacts on for, let me be real. I just did Watch What Happens 5. Oh my God, I couldn't read shit for like 2 hours. And my makeup artist, I want to say thank them to my love, right? And that's about brand. My look is a brand, and that's called business, and you do it very well. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, babe. You too.
And you don't get much shine, but let me tell you about this woman. This little sister has been pushing and grinding the way I was taught to push and grind, and I move in a mighty way. And no matter if they say my perfume doesn't. Let's ask if their makeup line exists.
Oh. Not exist.
Let's just ask that
I
because
didn't know y'all can hear me. Oh God.
And it just
I'm afraid to let this continue to play because I'll start talking junk.
I am dead. Now you're having a moment.
Okay. Let me take a sip of water because I need to come down from all these moments.
Karen,
but
was
not this. Karen was too
this
lit.
Giselle shade right here that she about to talk about. This Giselle shade is everything.
She finna go in on Giselle. Monique is just sitting. I can't even say she's sipping tea.
Monique almost looked like, I can't believe this is what is being talked about. I think she knew in her head, like, this really, I don't want to keep saying moment, but this is a moment. Like, watching Karen say all this stuff, like, Monique probably like trying to be quiet and be like, well, get the memes, but let the memes come in. I probably be a meme.
Monique said, oh, I will not be saving this live. It's too late.
As soon as people started, I noticed the comments like almost as within 2 minutes of Karen being on. I said, I hope somebody is recording this. This is about to be a mess. When the
live started with Karen and they got this going on.
Yes.
Record.
And she holding the thing all like this. She all extra close to the like she don't even know how to work the phone.
Record.
She's had enough. She's had enough.
Quarantine. Let's go ahead. Let's talk about it in NOLA. Okay?
What happened in NOLA?
Yeah. Come on, girl. You were pregnant and we had each other, but I move with a mighty love. I don't break a sister, I build a sister. But when you fuck with me, I will fuck you up.
That's what we have in common, is that we don't really go after people unless they come for us first.
No, I don't.
Is vicious.
Giselle has questions to answer. So her business folded before quarantine. Mm-hmm. Now, all of us who are struggling with small black businesses, like you and myself, legitimate business women,
yes,
are having a moment. How do we move forward? Where's Giselle? It doesn't exist. Every hue doesn't exist.
Well, like, oh Lord.
Look up Not for Lazy Moms. We have all kinds of products and books.
Yes, you better have your merchandise on hand.
So I agree, but Giselle has been hateful. And she's been... Okay, Ray's having a moment with me. Monique?
You want to change the subject?
Yes, I do.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
Okay, because I will lynch her.
I know we don't want any lynchings happening. Black Lives Matter and all. And even
let's talk about
Ray back there talking about some. Stop it! Cut it out!
All right, I'm jumping off. I'm gonna go have a private moment and watch this behind the scenes.
Okay. Oh my God. Ray say, honey, we need you off of here. You finna get us all in trouble. Ray trying to save this brand. Ray trying to save these millions that he owes. Okay, let's keep going.
Black Lives Matter. Let's do that. If Black...
Oh, wait.
And let me have this moment. I'm so tired of Giselle being promoted as Black Lives Matter, but how do you lynch every Black woman?
Y'all, this live was too freaking much. You hear me? Too much.
Mm-hmm. And say Black Lives Matter. I have with that. Now I never wanted to do this, Monique. Let me say that. I never wanted to have this responsibility to step into this moment, but I put 2 feet into it. All of this.
Right.
You cannot say that Black Lives Matter and you Black lynch every Black sister on Real Housewives of Potomac.
Right.
That is greater and doing better than you, because I have a moment with that. I don't hate Giselle. You know that I pray for her. I want to move with the moment that talks about lifting a sister. Go ahead, baby.
I said at least somebody is, because Pastor Holy Whore ain't. So you keep praying for her.
No,
not Holy Whore. I don't know if y'all heard me back there yelling. I didn't realize y'all could hear me talking. When she said Pastor Holy Whore, I was done. Y'all, this live was everything. I'm gonna give us 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes of this live. After these 5 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and stop and we're gonna close this thing out, because I'm telling y'all, this live went on for about an hour or so. I'm not gonna sit up here and stay on here for an hour with Karen and her moments. Y'all are not gonna see me drunk on the internet, because all these moments, I need a break. Y'all see I gotta keep switching between drink and water, because her in these moments, honey, I can't take it. Yes, Pastor Holy Whore. That is something else, honey. I am done. This live is too classic, LQ. Right. Are y'all watching the comments too? Are y'all watching the comments? They keep calling her Cash Bar Candiace. Whatever Karen was drinking, honey, was top shelf. Okay? She drinks top shelf. The Grand Dame, honey, has the high dollar liquor, honey. High dollar, blue label scotch. What's up?
Hey, I'm going to pray for everybody too. You know, I'm Southern Baptist Monday.
Oh,
I move with a mighty God that loves me, but I don't fake a God. Mm-hmm. Give me a moment. Yes, right.
Gotta get out of here a little bit, baby.
You see Ray trying to save
Ray's
us?
having we good. No, we're not good. We're having no. Ray really loves me, and he knows that really what you and I love by mighty, powerful Black men that lift and empower us, and they don't break us. And so when I had that moment with Chris, I walked in on Ray and Chris today. It blew me away.
Oh, it was good. I was glad to talk to him.
Yeah. Can we just put the camera on Ray?
Ray said, I don't want the camera on me.
But,
I don't want the camera.
The thing is, I was not privy to all the things that go on. I don't have an Instagram. I don't have a Facebook.
We know you ain't
I'm not doing any of the social stuff. So
we know.
or heard a lot of the things that go on and back and forth with you.
But when he heard, can I say that?
Yeah, she showed me that, and I was like, whoa, I know Chris would not want to have been there doing that,
Yeah, he definitely.
And if he was compelled to do that, it was serious.
Yes.
And that's unfortunate because that's not what we were trying to have happen here in Potomac.
Speak to what you were trying to have happen.
Well, again, I was thinking that we would be a cut above most of these housewife shows. At least that's what my impression was, and that we would certainly set a high bar for how to carry yourself and solve problems. So now what people tune into is to see how people have issues and what they do and how they act and what happens. Now, there's going to be some nonsense to go along with it, and there's going to be some shade go along with it. But hopefully there would be some productive understanding of how to solve problems and how Black professionals.
Can we talk about something very real though?
Yeah.
When the attack on you and I with the taxes happened.
Yeah, but that's
and Giselle did.
Ray, say I don't want to talk about that.
Can we talk about that?
We don't need to get into the.
Ray, say I don't want to talk about that.
Can we just go just for a moment? Mm-hmm. So this is the point that I want to make. How low would anyone go on the show, Monique, to be relevant? Without a story and make up stuff like let's just be real. Blue Eyes. And then, you remember the first year?
Yeah, and then okay, what Karen is saying, I want to take a moment, and I do want to talk about what Karen is saying. This storyline, when they first start talking about Monique allegedly having an affair with her personal trainer, all I thought about was these Blue Eyes stories or the fireman stories. This exact storyline where the housewife is cheating with the trainer or the driver or the whatever has literally been these side rumors since season 2. And honestly, I have not believed any of them. Regardless of who said it, I think Ashley was the one that brought up the Blue Eyes rumor with Karen. Giselle was the one that brought up the fireman rumor with Sharice. And now we have these personal trainer rumors with Monique. None of them, to me, when I initially heard the rumor on the show, I was like, oh my God, it's like they're recycling storylines. It's not interesting. It's not interesting. But now to also hear about how all the backstory was involving the kids, see, that adds a whole nother level to it that to me is not fun reality shade. You know what I'm saying? And then let's not even act like the reality show curse is not real. You'll sit up here and you'll see these families start off in season 1, and by season 6 they are in the midst of divorce. And I would hope that, because this is one of the only Real Housewives franchises where the majority of the women were actually married, but all they're doing is starting these rumors about this cheating with no receipts, no kind of actual proof of anything. And it's really disgusting. And if we look back at it, who is the common denominator of spreading it? I ain't gonna say it. Y'all can drop it down in the comments. I ain't gonna say it. Hey Mila, I see you, boo. I ain't gonna drop it. I ain't gonna say it. Y'all drop it down in the comments. Let me read y'all comments, y'all. I'm having too much fun. I done had too many moments. I'm finna have to drink me some water in between moments because y'all, Karen gonna have me lit. Y'all, Karen gonna have me lit. Side note, before I read y'all comments, side notes, if y'all are liking this beat, y'all like this makeup look, make sure that you stay tuned for Face Beat Friday. This Friday at 6:30, I will be premiering how I created this look. This is after about 12 hours of wear. So this is 12 hours of makeup, you guys. If I'm still looking decent, y'all make sure y'all come back this Friday at 6:30 to see how I created this look. I'm taking a little note from LQ's Mellow Mondays. It ain't gonna be a whole bunch of talking. And y'all just gonna get to watch me play in my makeup. I'm just saying. Shout out to LQ, my boo. Let me see what y'all saying over here in these comments. Let's see. Monique's face. I still want to know what the moment with Chris was, honey. Let's see, right. It seems like some private combo they had, but they never get into it. But I'm just assuming, just assumptions, allegedly, just me assuming that it was probably something like, listen, you know, they each season they lie on the wives for being, you know, cheaters and all this kind of stuff. Don't even let that thing switch you. I'm assuming that was the conversation, to be honest with you. Allegedly, I don't know. I'm just assuming, you know, it's just encouragement. Right, Monique, like, what has this live turned into? Because, honey, Monique's face. Y'all watch, as we continue to watch Monique's face and watch the comments, because they're hilarious. The word for the rest of all, you remember how entanglements was the word for July? Well, moments is the word for August. Okay, so we would have caught up to you, Coco. Did you see what you missed? You see the foolishness you missed? Oh, goodness. Yes, her facials were like, what is happening here today? Lord, help me. Right. And like Monique was saying at one point, it's not like they're sitting up here talking about fun shade. We'll get to that. Once Karen jumps off, Chris comes on and we'll continue to talk about it. Excuse me. But it's not like it's fun shade. You know, when you're looking at these Real Housewives and things like that, honestly, yeah, you want some drama, but why sit up here and purposely tear down these successful families if you don't have to? Exactly. They need to come up with some more. Take a moment and come up with some more creative rumors, because they've been recycling this same infidelity rumor. And then let's not even start with the men, because so we said Karen is cheated, Charisse is cheated, Monique is cheated, Juan has cheated, Michael has cheated. Hell, that's everybody. Everybody but Candiace and her dude. That's everybody. And we ain't got to talk about them because her mama bring up enough crazy storyline enough, you know? LQ says, right, I actually listened to a podcast with a woman that lives in Potomac and said she sees Monique a lot and never with her trainer, mostly with Chris. And that's the thing. We're talking about people who are reality show stars. How are you going to be out and about cheating and think that TMZ or just a random fan who always have, you know, phones are always like this, are not going to snap a picture? So there are no receipts. No receipts. There's not a picture, a Snapchat, a story, nothing. Come on. Thank you, LQ. Yes, definitely come back on Friday at 6:30. I will be showing y'all what I did to create this look. Girl. Karen got me lit. Karen got me lit. I'm gonna have to take sips of water after every moment because, honey, I got, child, I'm tired. I ain't messing with her. I'm not messing with her. I can't keep up. I am closer to 30 than I am to 21. I can't keep up. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna put it on the screen. Y'all so doggone messy. Y'all so messy. I love it. Wait. I ain't. No, Coco's talking about some Michael definitely cheated with some menses. It ain't men's, it's menses. And we gonna get into that later on in the season. And once all that come out, y'all might as well be ready. We gonna have all the lives to discuss Michael and his foolishness. And I'm gonna get, before we get back into this, we gonna have a quick we're gonna have a quick sidebar. We're gonna have a quick side moment. And I'm just gonna say this right here. Ashley's okay with it. Let's not act like Ashley's not okay with it. Ashley knows exactly what her husband is out here doing, and she's okay with it. That's all I'm gonna say. Allegedly. All right. Let me read these last little bit of comments, and then we gonna get back to this live, y'all. Look. Talking about she ain't getting played. Who ain't getting played? Oh, you talking about Ashley? Cause she know? Or you talking about Robin? Because Robin getting played. Yes, Coco, we having a moment. Yes. Y'all are silly. Okay, let's get back into this live, y'all. Let's get back into this live.
And Giselle made that a moment. And
we start off with a moment?
No, nothing. And you had more proof than anybody that was innocent. And when they came at me with a story with you, I stopped it for a season. I was like, there's no way you're going to attack a baby.
So I had to pause it. LQ, see, I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. Ashley and Michael have an agreement like Will and Jada have an agreement. But Michael is messy like Jada. Moving on. I talk about she ain't getting played, she getting hella played. like the ballers in her family. Moving on.
You know, just being born. Who goes against that, right? How low do you go?
It's wrong. But at the
That's
end of the
called
day,
Giselle, yes.
And what I was trying to convey, you know.
And according to Candiace, she said that she told them that no one's going to go for that. Looks just like Chris.
The baby do look like Chris.
Yeah, I are friends. You know that, right? Okay. So here's my difficulty, Monique. I love the both of you, and everybody knows it about me. And I said this, and you had a moment, and Candiace had a moment when altercation happened. I won't give away too much. But what did I say to you, sweetheart? I said, 2 wrongs don't make a right, right? Right. And so how far do we take it? And don't go too low. Don't go too low, because the cameras will pimp you. Okay, go ahead, baby. Okay. I mean, I am 57 and I own it.
Okay. But again, we're gonna get out of here in a minute, baby. But I just want to say that participating
Ray trying to save her
events, I might have to get a little bit more involved in it.
Ray hates being Monique. He's here for you and Chris. Yeah. He's here for you and Chris. Mm-hmm. And the only reason he showed up was because, and Ray doesn't do this. He doesn't have social media. No. He's my man.
I found out everything third hand from Karen.
And so late. And guys, please bear in mind that he's my husband. He's my friend. And our journey is our love. And
what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And we all try to come up with some standard of how we behave. And that's just how we have to do it. And I'm hoping that we all can recover from this. I know it's going to be hard, because it's really not in a great place right now. But I'm hopeful.
And it takes the entertainment factor from the show when people are literally going behind the scenes and they're doing stuff so treacherous.
I want to speak real quick on what Monique just said. It does. This is what I was talking about earlier when I made my live video talking about how I was going to go live or whatever. It takes away the reality TV factor when we can look on people's lives and when we can follow them and they are debunking everything that is happening behind the scenes. So it's one thing for them to be like, oh my gosh, you know, me and such get into it. You just have to keep up with the season to see how it unfolds. It's another thing to be like, let me make this clear. These were the rumors and allegations happening behind the scenes while these women were trying to produce themselves. And this is why I reacted in this and that way, because behind the scenes for a year or however long, they were trying to legitimately ruin my marriage, my family, my household. That's not what reality TV is really supposed to be about. I understand that at the end of the day, you want your ratings, and you know, people don't have cable like they used to. People aren't watching these shows like they used to. But all of this drama that we're seeing right here on the lives and stuff like that, this is stuff that will never actually make it to the season. But this stuff is what's going to have people watching the season, looking at how fake and phony the overall production of the Real Housewives of Potomac and all these reality shows is. These women need to stop trying to produce themselves, and they just need to live their lives. That's what happened with Phaedra, Candy, and Portia. And again, we're seeing it with Monique, Giselle, and Candiace. And like someone said earlier, is this going to result in a firing? And if it results in a firing, who would you fire? Because Charisse is already fired. So who would you fire? I doubt that they would fire Giselle, because Giselle is kind of seen as the face of Potomac in a sense. So who would they fire? Let me see what y'all comments are saying. Y'all are silly. Ray was trying to get her out of there for a moment. He was trying, but it wasn't working. Ray was trying to. You ain't even seen all of Ray trying to get her out. So Ray really loves me. But Ray ain't say I love you on the show. Side note. Okay. Now I'm going to look at every scene with this new info in mind. Like, is all this fake now because they're just trying to be professional and put on a good show? Exactly. And LQ, that's what I was saying about I don't necessarily like seeing all of this kind of stuff in the blogs and knowing the backstory, because it taints the show. Because again, just looking at episode 2, Monique and Giselle sitting down to have lunch. Monique already knew what was going on behind the scenes with Giselle trying to take her down. So it just seems extra phony and extra fake, because I'm just going to let you know, I'm going to let you know straight up. If you sitting up here trying to tear down me and my husband's relationship behind the scenes, I'm not going to sit down and have lunch with you. Broad, F you. And the horse you rolled in on with that fake Gucci, whatever little car you came in with, and your whole ass husband, your holy whore husband. You get what I'm saying? So it makes you look at the entire season with a side eye. Look, it says, right, how did all this info come out all of a sudden? And I think, I'm going to tell you this. I think that this info came out because people were starting to question Monique. Again, this comes from, I was watching different vloggers here on YouTube. Excuse me. All these moments got me burping. I was watching different vloggers on YouTube, and they were talking about how they were questioning Monique's credibility because she didn't want to actually talk about the rumor online. And they were like, oh, well, because, on the show. And they were saying, oh, well, because you don't want to talk about the rumor on the show, it makes it seem like there's some credibility behind it. When in actuality, the rumor was much more deep than what they showed on the show when Giselle so eagerly discussed the rumor. So I think that's why it's all coming out right now. But it just makes you look at the entire season with a different side eye. Now, I never was into the blogs and into all of this stuff in previous seasons, whether it be RHOP or RHOA or RHO Beverly Hills. I never was into the blogs as much as I am now. So I don't know if all of this information in past seasons have been in the blogs, but it definitely does taint the season. Were the ratings bad and they're putting this out now to get views? I do not know that for sure. As far as what I've seen, I didn't think that the ratings were bad, but I tell you what, LQ, I will look into that. Let me write it down, because if I don't write it down, I will forget. I will look into that, and we can discuss it on your next live or my next live, whichever comes first. And we'll look into it, see if there was a dip in the ratings. I truly do not think that all of this is coming out because of ratings. I don't. I just think it's coming out because Monique wants to clear her name. And I think she's discussing this because, again, it is detrimental to her family. To sit up here and say that I aborted a child and that my rainbow baby is not even my husband's is a disgusting rumor that I feel like anybody would want to address, you know? Talking about Sharice gonna get fired. How can you get fired when you're already fired? How much more fired can you be? You're banned. You're banned from the set. You're banned from scenes. It's like you're already fired. You already aren't a friend of the show. You already don't have a mic when you do come to the scenes. How much more can you not be a part of the show? You bird. And you're not T'Challa. Okay? Okay, let me see. Like, how is this coming to light now? I feel you, but I again, that's why I think that it's coming to light. I will say Monique can't play victim too much, though they did take it pretty far. She did partake in setting Giselle up for a moment. I'm going to push back against that statement. I will push back against that statement. She did partake in exposing Giselle's man. She did partake in exposing Giselle's man. However, I want you to hear it. Wait, let me bring the mic. However, what she said about Sherman is a fact. There are police reports to confirm that fact. What is being said about Monique is a rumor. There are no facts behind it. And she was a pawn used in Sharice's ill attempt to try to get back on the show, I assume. Not making it right, not giving her an excuse. I'm just saying. So I'm not saying that Monique is the victim, but what I am saying is she's trying to clear the air from these rumors, because it's like, what do you do? She doesn't address the rumors. People are like, oh, well, what are the rumors? So then Giselle goes on and address what the rumors are. And then so then it's like, oh, well, these are the rumors, but you don't want to address them, so they must be true. So then it's like, well, I have to address the rumors because now y'all are sitting up here speculating like they're true and they're not. And this is how heinous the rumor actually was, which is why I did not want to address it. You get what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep reading y'all's comments, but again, if anybody wants to jump in and express your opinion, you can always click the link that's in the chat. Remember, if you don't want to get on screen, you can always just use your voice. I'm always here to hear y'all's voices and talk. I don't want to just be talking to myself. Y'all already know how I feel about that. Where was I at? Also, LQ says Potomac has always struggled with ratings. And I don't see why Potomac has struggled with ratings, because in my opinion, Potomac has definitely taken over the top spot from Atlanta. Definitely within the last maybe season or two. Potomac is definitely more interesting than Atlanta. I'm tired of seeing Atlanta. I want to see a shakeup in Atlanta, and I think Potomac definitely keeps me watching. And again, this is episode 2, and we are all in it. We are all in it. But I'm gonna look up these numbers for this season. I'm gonna look it up and we're gonna talk about it. You don't think Karen's moments help? Coco, click the link. I want to talk to you. Coco. Hold on. Coco, click the link. I want to talk to you. Come on. Get on here. I want to talk. You don't think that this helped Monique? You don't think that this helped Monique in her credibility? Click the link. I want to talk to you. You ain't got to be on the screen. But I want to talk. I want to read your comments. I want to talk. I feel like a lot more people are watching this season, but maybe it's not enough. Now, the only show that I have seen that are super struggling when it comes to ratings is Married to Medicine LA. I know a lot of people did not enjoy Married to Medicine LA, and that actually has super low ratings. I did not think that Potomac had those type of ratings. So I'm gonna have to look into that. I'll have to discuss it maybe on Friday during our Facebook Friday live. I'm not gonna make a standalone video for it because I'm not that invested, but I do want to discuss it. She tried to have Karen on to back her up, and Karen turned it into her own moment. Even though Karen did turn it into her own moment, Karen did, she did confirm some of the things that Monique said. Can't stand Charisse. They're going to have to ban her. She won't go away. Charisse is real thirsty. Yeah, not a fan of her either. Monique has definitely been sneaky though, and I'm not saying that Monique has not been sneaky. And don't think just because I'm a Monique fan that I don't hold her accountable. See, there's a difference between being someone's fan and then blindly following them. Monique was dead wrong for bringing Kendall onto the show, even if it was under Charisse's tutelage. She was dead wrong for bringing her onto the show. However, when it comes to authenticity and being real, Monique has definitely been more real, in my opinion, than Giselle has ever been, and then Candiace has ever been. You get what I'm saying? So I just rock with her. I just rock with her. Yeah, these are serious rumors. Charisse needs a life. Maybe it will be better this season. Or maybe it'll be better this season. I agree. Potomac has definitely come up, but the first season almost turned me off. I kept watching because I watched everything. LOL. I just grew, and I'm glad I saw every season. Definitely Potomac, the first season was a struggle, but I think that they found their groove around season 3 and have been consistently. I think that Potomac has taken over, has surpassed Atlanta. I will say that. I'm not going to say taking over the top spot because I don't watch all of the Housewives. I watch everybody black. Period. I watch Atlanta because they're black. I watch Potomac because they're black. I watch Beverly Hills because I'm a rich white woman. No, seriously though. But I don't watch all of the Housewives like that. But I do think that I've definitely seen the growth in Potomac. And at this point, to me, Potomac is more interesting than Atlanta because I'm tired of seeing Nene fuss with people. I'm tired of seeing the same old dynamic between the women, So about LOL, no man. Kendall, that's the girl name I couldn't think of. I will have to disagree, especially because how Monique flip-flopped on Candiace so many times. All right, Coco, didn't I ask you to come on here? Explain to me why you disagree. Didn't I ask you? Because I need you to debate me. I need you to debate me on why you do not agree. I'm a post it. I'm a post it again. Didn't I ask you? Explain to me why you disagree. I need to hear your reasons for not agreeing with me, because I'm sorry. You can't tell me differently. Monique has had some shady moments. Everybody has had some shady moments, but no. Team Monique. So I'm not wavering. Agree. Potomac is way better than Atlanta. I watch all of them, and for me, Potomac is the best. Potomac is refreshing. They have the same old. No, Coco, I'm doing you like that. I'm waiting for you at the door. It was because all these moments got me waiting for you at the door. Okay, where was I at? Y'all got me being silly. Or Karen got me being silly with her moments. Let's see. They have the same old storylines in Beverly Hills and Atlanta. New York is always funny because they're drunk all the time, but that's it. And I've never watched New York or New Jersey or Orange County or what's the other ones? I don't know any of the other ones. I never watched them. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really interested in the rich lady white people problems. So I missed a lot except for Beverly Hills, because I used to love Lisa Vanderpump even though she's not on there anymore. Dallas is whatever. They need new cast members. OC is lame. But do I watch them all? Yes. I think ATL is so popular because the women are more well known. I disagree. Silky, I'm gonna put your comment up here. I disagree. I think ATL is so popular because ATL was the first Real Housewives franchise that was predominantly black. That is what made it popular. The only well-known cast member that has been consistent over the years was Candy. Cynthia, yes, Cynthia was a model, but she was not a well-known model. And Eva Marcel has only been on for the past 2-3 seasons. Not enough to actually make people want to watch it. The reason why Atlanta became so well-known is because because Real Housewives had been going on way before Atlanta. Atlanta came in 2008. And by bringing those black housewives in, it brought a whole new dynamic to Bravo. I can only speak for me. I ain't turned to Bravo, and I am a reality TV junkie. I did not turn to Bravo until the Real Housewives of Atlanta back in 2008 because they were predominantly black. So I disagree with that statement. LQ says Jersey is repetitive. Coco. Side note. Coco, I'm coming back to you. I ain't forget about you. Shah where? You ain't got to put your face on the screen. But you can talk to me. Again, anybody else who wants to come in and discuss anything, I dropped the link down in the chat. Again, y'all can always come in and discuss. Because, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to listen to other people's conversations. You know what I'm saying? I ain't always right. I listen to y'all. I'm cool with it. LQ says, I know Eva from Top Model, and she didn't really have a presence on ATL, in my opinion. So, you know. No, I'm saying why it's more popular than Potomac. I still don't think that's why. Because, again, they only had a couple of people that were more popular. I think that Potomac in the beginning had to find their footing. And once you kind of got invested into the characters, it's more entertaining than Atlanta because it's fresh. Although the only storyline that they are repeating is definitely this, the wife is cheating with insert the random guy, you know? And I think that's exhausting. Yes. ROA was new black rich women and families. ATL has always been popular because they're black and so entertaining to watch. They got popular fast. Yes. Says Cynthia was popular because she had a baby with Leon. Did you know that Cynthia had a baby with Leon before the show? Really? I didn't think Leon had no kids. Let's be real. Potomac was supposed to be a different show originally, which is why season 1 shot oddly. And I think that's what turned a lot of people off about Potomac was season 1. Season 1 was definitely very, very iffy, but once you started watching it, it definitely it picked up. It definitely picked up. Still wasn't a fan of Katie and her foolishness, but overall it definitely did pick up. I'm all here for it. Yes, because nobody knew the women on Potomac. Popularity always beat quality in popular culture. Popularity always beats quality in popular culture. I guess. But I think that they brought Potomac because the mainstream of people that were watching Atlanta were like, why are there no other black housewife shows? And that's why they brought Potomac. You get what I'm saying? So I think that a lot of the demographic that watches Atlanta went on to watch Potomac just to give it a show because that was the only other black franchise. I just think that the first season was, like LQ said, it was definitely shot oddly, which is why there was like a wavering interest in it. LQ says it was supposed to be about etiquette, but they turned it into Housewives. Yes, I got bored with Potomac and just recently started watching. Yeah, I thought season was good though. It was so controversial, the things they talked about, especially when they were talking about like being black versus being half black and that type of thing. I thought it was good. I enjoyed Potomac from the beginning. Honestly, I was here for it personally. That's what made her popular. I couldn't care for her storyline until Leon was introduced, and yes, was shot. He had a child. There was DC before Potomac too, but they didn't have all black. And I never watched. There was a Real Housewives of DC. I know there was a Real Housewives of Miami. I didn't start watching Real Housewives period until Atlanta, and the only ones I watched are Atlanta because they black, Potomac because they black, and Beverly Hills because inwardly I am a rich white woman. Actually, inwardly I am a rich white gay man. But Hilke says right. The racial stuff was really interesting. Okay. Coco says I'm back with my internet. My internet went out. I kid you not. My internet needed a moment. Rewind it because I know you cursing me out. I'm glad you know. Okay, we're going to get back to this live, you guys. Side note, if you hear me talking, I did not realize that they could hear me. So I was trying not to talk, but if you hear me, you know.
Monique, Ray's going to have a moment with me, but the thing called plotting behind the scenes, let's just put it out there for the viewers. That you and I are the realists on the show, and that we don't plot and plan. And that is why I had an aha moment coming up on Sunday. And I want to apologize to you for a moment because Ray had a moment when I said that maybe I should have been more awoke. I know I stopped it in 4th season from it happening. Their lies about your baby and the rumors, okay? And Ray's gonna have him on, he's pitching me, okay? But on the real note, I just didn't think anyone could go so low. Or anyone would continue that story,
no,
baby.
That's true. And I
didn't think that. I thought that Giselle would roll up off of you and give it up because production wouldn't follow it in 4th season. And when I called you and I gave you that information as a friend, I was just thinking woman to woman. I was just thinking girlfriend to girlfriend. I had your back, and I was shocked that Candiace did not call you. And when I raised my finger this Sunday, I want to say this. That was an aha moment for me, and I knew I was asleep. And I apologize to you. I should have been awoke. And and I apologize. I did not know that agenda that I squashed in 4th season was carrying on into the 5th season, because some people are so desperate to tear people's families apart. And I just simply want to say to you, I love you and Chris. And
we love y'all too. And we appreciate you.
And I'm just absolutely flabbergasted that, and Monique, I want to be real with you. And I told Ray last night when we watched something of the episode, I felt ashamed because I should have been a bigger soldier.
You don't.
I did the best I could have done. I thought when I watched the 4th season that it was done. That
Karen,
you don't know what you don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't know.
They made sure to keep it from myself and Karen as best they could, because they knew that.
So when I'm speechless, I want to talk to the fans. Okay. It's not, y'all know I got a mouth. I will speak to the agenda. But when I don't know the agenda, and Monique and I never plot or plan. What you see is authentic.
Right.
We are most real on reality TV.
Karen, I got caught up in somebody else's plot, season 3.
Oh yeah.
And I had to sit on that reunion couch and just take the heat for it. And I just had to own it. Like, all right, well,
I have to own it. I'm owning it right now, Monique. I should have been more awoke. I thought that when I watched it, when you were carrying your son, and you're my friend.
I'm talking about the whole plot talk. I'm talking about the
plot thing is horrible.
Yeah, because Kendall, I love Kendall. That's my girl. Sharice was trying to bring Kendall on intentionally to provoke Giselle, and I was not having it because I don't care about Giselle. I don't care about what they have going on. And then, lo and behold, Sharice gets canceled. They snatched her champagne flute.
That's natural.
And the whole situation basically falls on my lap, and then I'm the one to blame. Or it was just a mess. And I had to just sit on the reunion couch and say, you know what? Okay, whatever.
For me, let me just say this to you as a sister to you, and an older sister to you, and proud of it by choice. You've been stellar. I just should have been more woke. And Ray had a moment with me last night. All the stuff that's coming out right now. When I raise my hand and I do a figure, I didn't know what to say, because at that moment, aha moment, and I was like, I should have protected. I thought I squashed it in season 4. Let me say it, baby. Ray. I don't.
So you don't know what you don't know.
But I should have known more. I should have been a
should have been nice, but you don't what you don't know, and that's life. But let's give a toast to Kamala Harris on her.
Look at Ray.
Let's go.
Let's give this a toast, baby, and we got to get out of here.
Ray trying to get her up out of here. I'm gonna take a moment to address what Coco said. No, ma'am, you ain't innocent. You ain't get caught up in nothing. She knew what she was doing. I do agree. Again, I don't hold Monique to such a high standard that I do not say what it is. Monique knew what she was doing when she brought Kendall around. However, she was not the mastermind in bringing Kendall around, and she was wrong, and she stood in her wrong. She stood in her messy at that reunion. She stood in everything that she did. She accepted responsibility. She took accountability. So you can't be upset about it. She didn't backpedal and pussy pop like a lot of these girls do, like Candiace is doing now, like Giselle is gonna always do. She did not do that. This is why I do stand with Monique. I'm just gonna say it like that. Oh, y'all can't read the comments. They're too small. Y'all, these comments are going in. I'm going to post the full video on my YouTube after this live. This live has been going on for 2 hours, y'all. I'm asleep. The boys sleep. My husband sleep. But I will be posting the full live because it is a moment. Trust and believe. But Ray trying to Ray trying to get her off of here. Let's see if it works, because it don't.
I don't know if y'all know this, but everybody's been taking a sip every time Karen says moment. And yeah.
I'm really impressed, Monique.
Backpedaling. The sea pop. Backpedaling. That's what they be doing.
We pretty bad. Look. We got 3,500 people. No, Ray loves me, by the way. But
All right, finish our toast. Baby. Here we go.
I'm gonna close it out. I'm gonna flip. Yeah, correct. But a sister to sister thing. Let's just have this moment.
To Kamala Harris. Everyone.
Oh, Kamala Harris.
On vice president.
On vice president.
Nobody has time for anybody for dragging down a black woman.
Y'all hear my people talking? I move with a mighty love. And Monique has been part of that mighty love since the moment I met her. And so if you don't think that she's a real sister, she is. If you question the age difference, you should. And we have a moment that is powerful. We defeat what is ageless in America. And we are mighty friends. And I offered Candiace the same thing. And let's see what she does with it.
She's going to do the same thing with it that she did to me.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think Ray's having a moment. Any questions, Monique? Baby, it's okay. Can you read it, Monique? You see something? I need private questions, baby. If you don't sit here, baby.
2020 has been a moment. Yeah.
Wait. Ray,
They
get
said,
your girl.
and this SHIT. Somebody said, I'm going to need to open another box.
Somebody said, what's your girl raised me to be the woman I am.
Monique sipping on moment.
Well, I love when they talked about Chris last night. They're like,
Why
Chris is having wine.
LQ?
Chris was the most phenomenal man I ever met outside of Ken Ray.
Yes.
What? Monique, let's read this. Let's have some fun before we wrap it up. Now, if you ask an ignorant question, I'm telling you, I'm going to ignore it. I have my
They're all just like gagging and laughing.
Congratulations,
Sorry, y'all.
Harris. Yes. I love Monique and Karen. Well, I love Monique.
Oh, somebody said, what do y'all think about Candiace dissing gay people? Look, everybody loves and stuff.
Monique, let me take this one.
We're going to pause it right there before we let Karen take this one. LQ, I don't know what happened. I'm going to try to get you unblocked. I don't know why you're put in timeout. And I have my phone in Spanish and I can't read it right now. I done had too many moments, so I can't read it to unblock you on there, but I'm finna unblock you. So leave our emoji. Y'all know what our emoji is. I'm dropping it down here in the chat now, just in case you don't. Leave our emoji down in the chat if you know what happened with Candiace and her tweets about gay people. I'm going to take a moment. And so y'all leave that down in the chat and let me know if y'all have seen that. If you haven't seen it, don't worry, because I got the receipts for that as well. Oh shoot. I don't know how I timed you out, LQ. I'm mad at that. How did I do that? Okay, I don't know how that happened. Well, right, Coco, Karen, I got everybody tipsy, girl. I'm sitting up here putting people in timeout by mistake and didn't even realize I did it. I'm sorry, I really am. I don't know how that happened. Okay. LQ, I ain't trying to have you in timeout, girl. I want all of it. I'm still waiting on Coco to join the chat. I'm still waiting. Y'all know I want all the conversations. But anyway, Drop our emoji. I got it up here on the screen. Drop our emoji down in the chat if you heard the tea about. Okay. Thank you for switching. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. Look, I'm glad that you have it up because I got to make sure I follow that channel so that actually works out for me. Hold on. Let me pull this channel up because I really do want to see this channel. Because for those of you who do not know, LQ started a second channel where she will be talking about this type of ratchetness and Potomac and all these other type of ratchetness. This is her second channel now. We've said it, so make sure y'all go over and follow that channel as well. Coco, don't sit up here and tell me that you're shy. You ain't got to get on screen. Just talk to me. Again, anybody that wants to talk to me about this ratchetness, remember that you can drop down in the chat. I don't want to just be talking to myself. I done had too many moments to be talking to myself. Oh, side note, my sissy Brandy, y'all seen her in the chat. My sissy Brandy pointed out something to me. I want to see if y'all have seen this. Let me add another screen. Did y'all see this in episode 1? Where is it at? My phone, okay, no, LQ, no. My phone is in Spanish because I am teaching myself Spanish. And so I am about 60% fluent. However, there's 40% that I don't damn know. And so sometimes I just don't be in the mindset to be trying to translate stuff in my head. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Judge your mama. A side note, did y'all see this in season 1? Just a side note, my sister pointed this out to me. This is Candiace's mama's best friend or somebody that walked into the party with her. And talking about she had her feet. What? Let me see where it was at. Her feet was hanging off of her doggone socks. Let me show y'all where it is. I mean, not her socks. Her feet was hanging off her shoes. Let me show y'all this video real quick. Oh, hold on. When I get it, hold on, I'm gonna pull it back up. Hold on. Okay, so LQ says, you did see Candiace's tweets. We're gonna talk about them. You're very beginner. I'm intermediate. Intermediate. I definitely know a decent amount of Spanish. I can get around. But you know, y'all done had me taking too many sips because of moments, and I can't take this many sips while I'm trying to focus on my screen and play videos and talk to y'all and read comments. It's too much. It's too much at one time. It's too much. But if you look at episode 1, Candiace's mama's friend, her shoes are hanging off, her toes are hanging off her shoes like this. I'm gonna show y'all that video real quick. Y'all, I'm having too much fun on here. Nah, Coco, don't ask me nothing about no virtual pole classes if you can't come on here and talk to me. Don't have me nothing about them. I want to have a conversation. Okay. But real quick, as far as Candiace. So Candiace was receiving backlash because of her tweets that resurfaced from 2010 that had to do with her making homophobic statements. So if you have not seen those tweets, I will play those here in like 2.5 seconds. So Siobhan says I need to do that so I can refresh my Spanish. Honey, between YouTube, changing my phone, and Netflix, my Netflix is in Spanish. My Hulu is in Spanish. All of that kind of stuff. Like I'm gonna be fluent in Spanish by the end of the year. So if you follow my second channel, Busy Bee Buzz Topics, I am going to be documenting my Spanish learning journey on there. I am a part of Afro Latina Spanish speaking groups. I'm a part on Facebook. I'm a part of different groups on here on YouTube that speak Spanish. So if you follow that channel, I will be posting some of my like vlogs on how I am teaching myself Spanish. I will be 100%. Well, I'm not gonna say 100%, but I will be at least 80% fluent in Spanish by the end of the year. So check that second page out. Coco, don't be hurt. Don't be hurt. I'm calling you out. I'm waiting for you at the door. Don't be hurt. Okay, I'm trying to show y'all this doggone video got all these stupid commercials. Okay, so let me show y'all these videos of Candiace and what she had to say. Let me get the timestamp real quick. I'm gonna show y'all these videos of Candiace really quickly and her homophobic tweets. So on top of everything that's going on with her in the blogs as it pertains to this drama with Monique, she's also getting slammed because of these tweets. So this video is courtesy of DJ Richie Sky, another YouTuber here. I really do like him. He brings a video every single day. It tends to be around the reality TV drama and that type of thing. So wait, I'm gonna pull it up. Give me 1 second. I had it pulled up perfectly. Okay. Pause. Remove. Let's pull this up, y'all. All this doggone information, all this stuff on StreamYard after I had all these doggone moments. I'm tired. Y'all ready? This is DJ Richie Sky. Let me pull it up. And these are Candiace's tweets.
The bird has been found. The bird flew back. Okay. Let me make sure these are on the screen. All right. So in one instance, she says, Queenie, gay men irk me. Someone else says, if you want to be or are gay, then do you. But what's up with dudes wanting to be women? She says, agreed. Someone else says, I'm personally turned off by men who are too into fashion. It's a fine line when you're doing too much. She says this to a person. She's responding to a person. When you do too much, I'm disgusted. It makes me think, quote unquote, gay. Then she says, I think my office mate might be a little gay. He does some strange things, makes me raise an eyebrow here and there. Okay. Then she says, Phaedra's husband from Real Housewives of Atlanta, Apollo, is so awkward. I think he might be a little gay too. Real Housewives of ATL. So I think this guy's from Summer House, if I'm not mistaken, says, please let me know what you plan to do at Bravo TV. You love to put that rainbow flag up, so please stand up for us. # Real Housewives of Potomac. And this was taken from the provocative Instagram page, okay? So I want to know what you guys think about this. Let me know down in the comment section below, because
sorry. Sorry about that. So yeah, those were Candiace's tweets. Again, those were almost 10 years old. I'm going to pull up her apology here in a second, but I do want to know what y'all thought about those particular tweets. And she is beginning to get backlash. So all of this is happening at the hem of all of the allegations that Monique Ray loves me, by the way. Just anytime you have nothing else to say, anytime you're confused, anytime you want to say something, just throw in the chat. Ray loves me, by the way. Okay, so those were her tweets, her 10-year-old tweets, and then this is her response.
To let you know what had happened, right? So Candiace has posted her apology. She says, I want to address tweets that resurfaced from nearly 10 years ago that may have offended people I love dearly and those who have supported me as a Potomac housewife. To my loyal fan base, particularly the LGBTQIA+ viewers, thank you for your unwavering support. I love you. I alone am responsible for my words, and I deeply regret anything that could have hurt my friends, colleagues, family, and fans. At the time, I was a private citizen speaking carelessly and crassly, as we often do, and for my lack of better judgment, I am sorry. While I've always considered myself an ally of the LGBTQIA+ community, I recognize my words were insensitive and undermined the support, reverence, and love I have consistently tried to demonstrate through advocacy for the LGBTQIA+ rights and causes, as well as my personal relationships with those who identify as LGBTQIA+. While I've learned and matured over the past decade, I am still evolving. The language I used carelessly wasn't acceptable back then, and it isn't acceptable now. I acknowledge that my words were hurtful, and for that I am deeply sorry. In recent years, I have remained committed to the fight for equality for all. While I've personally experienced the pain of disenfranchisement as a Black woman, I will never know firsthand the hurt many LGBTQIA+ people experience from pervasive discrimination, family rejection, barriers to employment, homelessness, homophobia, and transphobia, and more. This has been a humbling experience, but I remain committed to learning and listening to become a more effective and empathetic ally. My prayer is that this may serve as a teachable moment for those who are willing to listen and learn, as it has been for me. It's imperative that we love more, have empathy, and search for understanding. I am truly sorry for my comments, and I only ask for patience and understanding as I strive to evolve as a person. And the caption reads, I want to address tweets that resurfaced from nearly 10 years ago that may have offended people I love dearly and those who have supported me as a Potomac housewife. Now, I had to, personally, for me, I'm just going to go ahead and let you.
All right, so those were the tweets that she said, and that was her apology. I'm going to end this live. Really quickly. But I do want to know your thoughts on that. I have a few questions to raise to you all. And then I'm gonna give y'all a minute to post your answers down in the comments. But these are my questions. Number one, what do you feel about Candiace's initial tweet? Number two, what do you think about her response and her apology to those tweets? Number three, what do you think about people researching tweets that are, a decade old and bringing up past things? And number four, last thing, how do you think that these type of tweets should be handled? While y'all type those down in the comments, I am going real quick because my sister reminded me. I'm going real quick. show y'all these pictures of these feet. Because I'm messy as hell. I'm gonna show y'all pictures of these feet from Candiace's 1 year anniversary party. And how these toes was gripping, honey. Oh no, wait. Let me back it up. Just a little bit. What? Let me see. Where we at? 12, 25, 22. You're gonna bang it. Then a little bit. I'm gonna try to pause it right on point. Ow! There we go. Look at them feet. Y'all see them feet? Them is gripping the top of her shoe with that kitten heel. That French manicure, French pedicure, and them toes scrubbing the carpet. Oh gosh, I'm so messy. Okay. I'm gonna leave the feet on the screen while I read y'all comments. Y'all look at them feet. Scrub the grind. Let me hear you say scrub the grind. Let me hear you say scrub the grind. Hey. Okay, these moments got me too lit. Okay, let me read these comments. Oh my gosh. Okay. LQ says, or now we've said it says, her initial tweets were completely out of line, but I'm not surprised. It's unfortunately coming for people to make fun of feminine men and not completely understand what they're really saying. It's insulting. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at that comment. I was looking at your other comments, but yeah, that's completely true. But I said this in a past live when I was discussing the backlash that the people from Vanderpump Rules. I was discussing the backlash that people from Vanderpump Rules got for some of their past tweets. And 10 years ago is a long time ago. I will say this. 10 years ago is a long time ago. And people's views can change dramatically from 10 years ago. Not saying that what they said was right. Not saying that I agree with those statements. But people can change dramatically from 10 years ago. I'll say, for instance, the F word. In my father's generation, the F word was not such an offense as it is now. And so we also have to be aware of the time and place that people were using slang or saying these type of comments. Again, not saying that it was correct, but also being aware of the time that things were said. White people used to say the N word, not saying that it was correct. But if there was Twitter back in 1940 and a white person said the N word, you know what I'm saying? It was a common place. It is what it is. And I do allow some room for some things to be different. Again, I'm not a part of the LGBTQIA community. Personally, I've always felt myself to be an ally. But even though I've always felt myself to be an ally of that community, I can't say that I've always said things that would be politically correct to this day. So I do appreciate her apology. The only thing that bothers me about her apology is her statement. Her caption said, "I want to address tweets that resurfaced from nearly 10 years ago that may have offended people I love dearly, and those who have supported me as a Potomac housewife." That is where I do have an issue, because to me, that sounds like a half-ass apology. Either apologize or don't apologize. Don't say, "Oh, I may have offended you," or "if I offended you." To me, that's a typical housewife apology. And to me, that is a half-ass apology. Say, "I want to address how I offended this, that, and the person, and that was not my intent, or however you want to continue on with that conversation. So, do I think that Candiace is a homophobe? I will not go as far as say homophobe. I feel like we put that moniker on people too easily nowadays. But do I think that what she said was offensive? I do. Do I appreciate the apology? I mean, I'm happy that she did say something and she did address it, but it's not for me to accept the apology because she ain't talking to me. You know what I'm saying? And so the backlash that she's going to get is her own backlash, but I also do feel like she's getting more backlash for tweets that were 10 years ago than she's getting about a situation that she literally did a year ago. And I don't think that that is correct. Y'all drop down in the comments and tell me what you think. I'm going to read your comments. Let's see. Shimon said those were her statements 10 years ago means she just became supportive. Her initial tweets were completely out of line, but I'm not surprised. It's unfortunately common for people to make fun of feminine, and I'm gonna say feminine men. That's very true. Oh, okay. It says feminine men and not completely understand what they're really saying. It's insulting. That's true. Y'all see them feet? Y'all see them feet? So you're so wrong right now. It's not my fault. My sister's the one that pointed them out to me. I wasn't gonna say nothing about it. She walking on the red carpet. So her apology was really real written, and I hope what she said is true. She does seem to have changed from what I can see anyway. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I do allow people to grow. But again, she's not speaking to me. I am not personally offended by her statements. So it's not for her to apologize to me. However, I do think it is unfair to start pulling. I haven't just said this about Candiace. I've said this in past lives before. I do think it's unfair to be pulling tweets from 10 years ago, 12 years ago, from people when we first started using Twitter, when we first started using social media. Because I know just in general, I don't have the same opinions that I had when I was 21 years old. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? So if you were to sit up here, thank God I didn't tweet too much randomness. But if you were to take some of the things that I tweeted 10 years ago and try to compare them to how I feel about things right now, it might paint a bad light. You know what I'm saying? So I don't necessarily think that is fair. I'm gonna take these feet off the screen. I'm gonna give y'all one more quick chance to see these feet. At least they done. At least she got them French tips. Okay, I'm gonna take these feet off of the screen, y'all. The last thing that I wanted to address was Giselle speaking on Chris and calling him big boy. So I'm going to fast forward really quick to the live that happened tonight, and I want y'all to hear what Chris had to say. Ooh, why you jumping, Scream? Why you jumping, y'all? Don't judge me. My computer's like, okay, I am tired. You have had me on here for almost 3 hours. I am tired. Stop. Okay, hold on. Y'all, I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get this to play for y'all because I do want y'all to hear this last little bit, and then I'm going to get off of here. Okay, there we go.
come speak to the people.
Hi, everyone. I just want to say to everybody that supports our family and True Black Love, I really appreciate you guys. And, most people with even a half a brain can pretty much see, all of the lies and, people trying to tear our family apart. So we really appreciate you guys for really supporting us, standing strong with us. We're going to stay strong and we're not going to worry about miserable. At the end of the day, and they want to bring misery this way, but we good, y'all. So yeah, I was a little upset the other day, and
he was pissed.
No, to be honest, I get the show and I understand the show. The women are going to be messy. I hate that people will make up lies, but I think that the main thing that ticked me off was bringing my baby boy involved with grown folks' business, and that's why I kind of flipped the handle. And I want to apologize to all women because I was so upset. I wanted to turn it into, was it Caitlyn Jenner?
Yeah, you said Bruce Jenner, but it's Caitlyn Jenner.
I don't know about all that. But at the end of the day, I wanted to turn it to him just for like 5 minutes, or her for 5 minutes. And I wanted to, you know what? But I apologize to all women because I don't believe in, beating up on women or anything like that. But I was so angry, kind of lost my cool for my baby boy. And to be honest, I'll lose my cool again for my family, to be honest.
Yes. But, it sucks that some people will stoop that low, but guess what? All that bad energy that you put out,
it's definitely going to come back.
It's going to come back.
Yeah. And it's cute.
Going to come back.
It's definitely cute on TV.
It's not even cute on TV. It's actually pretty disgusting.
To people who like stuff like that, it's that's what some people want, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's wrong, it's foul, it's dirty. But you guys get to judge for yourself, and you guys can actually look at the situation and really see what you're dealing with as a person, So from that standpoint, it's all good. I'm cool now. I'm a little bit more level-headed. I was, times 10 last night for my baby boy because I don't appreciate that. Mm-hmm. But if you notice, people are starting to tell on themselves when you cut on that light. I'm from Alabama. We got roaches in the house. All right, we don't have roaches up there.
We have roaches in New Jersey.
Y'all probably have baby roaches. We have big roaches.
Y'all got them big cockroaches.
Yeah, with them big country roaches. So, steroid roaches. So when you turn on that light, in the middle of the night, we didn't have rats. We might have a mouse from time to time, but, the rats and the mice, they run. So now that the heat starting to turn up, you can clearly see people are starting to run and starting to turn on each other. So all of this old made-up rumor stuff on TV, this foolishness, y'all see what it is. Mm-hmm. And that stuff will come back around. Now, I don't wish no harm on them, but I'm going to let God do that, So it is what it is.
Yep. Somebody said not baby or country roaches.
Yeah, country steroid cockroaches.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Yes. No, I appreciate y'all. So.
All right.
And
going back to my
I appreciate you.
No, I love you, baby. Yeah. I'm going to fight with you to the end. Yeah. So if anything, we gonna be into it, but we ain't gonna let nobody else put us into it.
We both can fight too.
Yeah,
he did it for a living.
Oh, I don't want to tell the club of Andy Cohen stage be all messed up and people can't hold me back. So I'm gonna keep my cool for
ain't no calming that down.
Yeah.
I might have to put like a rope around your ankle and just like pull you. Right. Get back here, Chris. Right. Mortal Kombat. Get over here.
Right.
Leave him alone.
Yeah, but I'll say this, though. I'm not going to continue to because I didn't want to get into female drama. I'm not going to continue to let these women gang up on my wife to try to take my wife down with lies or just picking at her. So at the end of the day, I'm a real dude, but at the end of the day, I'm loyal. But at the point you're coming for my kids and ganging up on my wife, I'm letting it all hang out.
Right.
So that's not a threat. That's just a warning.
And a promise. And to the people who are watching right now who missed our live last night, the only reason that we even went live and tried to address the things that we addressed was because Candiace went live and spoke our son's name. And it then opened the door to the reason why on the show I kept saying I don't want to talk about the rumors. I don't want to talk about it because it was that nasty. So last night on my live, and you can go to my page right now, it's still there. It's only 45 minutes. I didn't keep y'all too long. Me and Chris talked about everything from start to finish. Where the rumors started, who spread them, the whole plot behind it.
How dirty they were.
Right. So, and then maintaining my level of professionalism as it deals with the show and everything else, I had to kind of just suck it up.
And I'll be honest, baby, you better than me. Because I wouldn't have been.
It was not easy.
I wouldn't have been able to do that.
Chris didn't even want Giselle up in our house.
No.
He was just like, I don't want that trick here.
I sucked it up for Monique and I sucked it up for the show, but I knew what she was trying to do and plot and damage our family. But I did it, you know, for the show and Monique, number one. But honestly, that's off limits because, you know, anybody that'll hug you, embrace you, smile in your face, and literally try to trash you and your family behind your back, that's not cool. So I'm gonna give you a chance the first time, but the second time it's gonna be shame on me, and it ain't gonna be shame on me because I'm not giving her a second chance. Right. Yep.
But I'm done with all of that. We addressed it last night, and I don't want to keep talking about it because it really does like piss me off. My job as a mom and Chris's job as a dad and a father is to protect our kids. And one thing that I did not sign up for when I signed up for this show was for my kids to be subjected to any BS. So, you know, that's where the line is drawn, and it really pisses me off, but whatever. You know, I'm gonna do my job to protect my kids, and then we'll keep it moving, and we'll do what's best that we feel is best as we move forward. So,
right. And I know you want to close it out because we don't need to give her too much energy. I'm gonna be real with y'all. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and play no games. We are a united front, and we're gonna stay together. But it is very painful, and it is very hurtful to see the lies that are being put on TV against my family, because I've never once tried to clown or make up a lie to damage other people's family, because I know they got kids, and plus I just care about people in genuine to just, genuinely just to sit back and try to take shots and tear them down, especially on national TV. And we're pretty much almost an all-black unit on the TV network. And for us to do this, it's shameful. We should be building each other up with a little fun shit here and there. But I'm done. It is painful, but we're going to make it. Yeah. You know, they ain't going to break us.
I guess the thing that I always think about is that it always seems like it's almost a requirement to see a Black family fail or to be some drama or issues. But then when you see a lot of the white shows or the White Housewives franchises, you don't really see that requirement. So they can have happy marriages, and that's okay. They can be, looking almost perfect in cameras, and that's okay.
But
and then we'll hear stuff like in the blogs about what might be going on, and then you don't see that on the show, and you're like, wow. So it's okay for them to be perfect, even though we're seeing other things unfold. But then when you look at the Black reality shows, it's like expected, So like,
but you know what, Moni? Let me interrupt that. And at the end of the day, you can look at it from that standpoint and go back and forth, and people can judge that. But at the point where we start doing it to ourselves with lies,
right?
I can't be mad at the network. We put it on TV.
Oh, I'm not saying I'm mad at the network. I'm just...
No, I know you're not mad. Yeah. I'm just saying, from your perspective, and the history of we watch shows for many, many years. But honestly, I'm more mad at the people that'll make up lies on us. And I really don't appreciate that, that those are lies being made up. And, at the end of the day, we should protect each other, do a little bit better about it.
Yeah, we should definitely. Right. So at the end of the day, we can make TV. We can be very entertaining. One thing about me and Karen, and I was hoping to actually talk about this more during the live, but we weren't able to get to it. One thing about Karen and I's dynamic is that we understand what it takes to make really fun, entertaining TV. So you'll see me and Karen throw a little fun shade, and we'll have fun with it. It's all harmless, but it's entertaining. It's funny. It creates meme moments. It creates GIF moments. So we get that. But when it comes to like getting absolutely, completely dirty, that's where the line has to be drawn. Yeah. I had one moment. I apologized for it. I owned up to my part in it. Other people didn't own up to their part. But at the end of the day, the one time that I did have a moment where it was out of my character, I quickly came back and made that right. So I'm not perfect. I'm human. So I'm not excusing my actions or anything else, but my intention is never to destroy a person's family. So, I wanted to basically talk more about Karen and I's dynamic and how we look at the show. And at the end of the day, we don't know what's going to be seen or what's going to make the final cut, but we're always bringing it. And when we bring it, it's usually funny. It's usually, it's fun. It's not something so damaging that you'll be like, oh my God, what was that? Like, it's just like light, fun shade, and we have fun with it. And Karen and I will be doing confessionals, and then once we get out of confessional, we're like calling each other like, yeah, girl, I said this, I said that. And we're laughing about it.
It's so crazy because sometimes I'm like, wow, like y'all going at each other, but you like, look, me and Karen love each other. We know we respect each other, and we always got each other back. But we are going to be entertaining and you know, and basically show what our real relationship is. We can have fun, we can have sex, because you know, and the way you carry yourself dealing with some of the crap that you've been dealing with, I'm proud of you because I know I couldn't do it.
Thank you, baby.
I'm just keeping it.
It's not easy. It's very stressful, and even after we're done filming for like the next 2 to 3 weeks, y'all will see if people who keep up with and know that we're filming, y'all will see me on vacation. Me and Chris be out with the kids. We in Mexico somewhere, or we travel to Thailand, or we go to Dubai, or we go somewhere where we could completely detox all of the stress from the season. It's not an easy situation to be in, but it's definitely, I appreciate the platform. I appreciate the opportunities that this has brought for me and for my businesses, and being able to promote that, and to also do our best to show people a positive Black family, a positive union in general, whether it's Black, white, or whatever. Like, we've been trying as much as possible to be very transparent about the fact that we go through issues the same as any other marriage. Like a lot of communication issues. We have those moments where we're so focused on our kids. I'm sorry, y'all. So we have moments where we're like talking about where we're dealing with our kids, but then we're so focused on our kids and we're great at parenting that we suck at our marriage and our relationship and our connection. And then we'll sit down and say, hey, okay, we need to fix this. It's been like a few weeks, and we just like, we wake up and say, hey, but we're not waking up and being affectionate and hugging and kissing. And then there's times where out of nowhere, we might be just standing in the kitchen making the kids breakfast, doing our normal routine, and then one of us will just stop and just give each other an embrace and give each other a hug. And then that kind of like reminds you, like, man, we used to do this all the time before the kids came.
It all started with us. Yeah,
oh my God.
One day them babies gonna be about the house.
Yes. And our kids will be looking at us like, yeah, One time Chase was getting jealous. Chase was like, why are you hugging on my mommy? like, what is going on here? But, we have those moments where we have to remind each other, like we have to make sure that we are at the forefront, that we're making sure each other's emotional needs are being met and all that good stuff. So, yes. What are y'all talking about? Mating in captivity.
All right, you guys. So it is getting late. It is like almost 1:30. I have been sitting up here laughing and kikiing and having moments with all of y'all in the chat. I see a few of us are getting tired. We're gonna head out. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little tired myself. Okay, I'm a little tired myself. All these moments and all these drinking with these moments have me a little bit tired and relaxed. So I'm going to go ahead and hop out of here. If you want to see the full live between Karen and Monique, I will have it posted on my channel. And by the end of the night, I'm probably going to have to go through and edit it just a little bit, just because it was a screen record. Excuse me. So I got to get a few things out of there. I don't want no personal numbers being shared, because me and my sister was texting during it. But other than that, I will be posting the entire live that I got. I will be posting that on the channel as well. Y'all make sure that y'all come back each and every week, because I give y'all my reviews on Potomac. And as y'all can see, this is going to be a very interesting season of Potomac, honey. We are just on episode 2. So we have a while to go before we get to the end. They still have not shot the reunion. So we're going to see how everything happens with the reunion. Make sure you come back this Friday for Face Beat Friday, where I will give y'all my, I'm going to show you how I created this look, my tutorial on how I created this look. If you like this look, as well as my Finally Be Friday Live, which is every Friday from 3 to 6. If you have any topics that you want to discuss, make sure that you hit my community tab and tell me what you want to talk about. Also, If you would like to join my Patreon, you can do that by clicking the link in my description box. Patreon gets early access to all of my videos, as well as access to all of my past live streams and many more other things. For as little as $5 a month, you can support my channel and keep me monetized. We are on the road to 5,000. That's 5,000 subscribers, 5,000 watch hours, and $5,000. And it's only because of you that I can do what I do. Yeah. Also, all the videos that I played today, that I referenced today, I will go back and put them in the description box of this video. So if you want to see the full lives from Candiace as well as Monique, you can just click the links in my bio. And I think that's it. I'm going to give y'all like literally a few more minutes, like five more minutes. If you have anything else that you want to say, drop it down in the chat right now, because honey, this Henny got me feeling nice. And I'm gonna go have a moment with my husband. Y'all are too silly. I'm too silly. Okay. For real though, I'm finna be out of here. I really do appreciate all y'all for hanging out with me this late. Because I know it's super late to be up here talking about all this mess. I tell you what though, the Real Housewives of Potomac, honey, like Funky doesn't even say, the Real Housewives of Potomac, honey, they are on a whole nother level this season. They are quickly taking over the spot of the Real Housewives of Atlanta when it comes to all this backhanded shade. I will say that I do not like when the women try to produce themselves. I do like more organic storylines. I don't want you sitting up here trying to take down people behind the scenes, Giselle, Charisse, who's not even a wife. But we're going to see what happens. As far as my opinions, I wholeheartedly believe that this kind of thing was happening behind the scenes. So if that is the case, I do not feel sorry that Monique tapped Candiace. Originally, I did feel sorry because I was just like, I thought they were really good friends. I did not want to see them in an altercation. But if all of this backstory was happening, then you know what, boo? Karma is a witch with a capital B. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still waiting on Giselle. If Giselle was my first lady, I would, if Giselle is your first lady, be careful. I hope you're not on the first class ticket to Hades, but possibly. I like Monique and her husband. I think they are a united front, and that is a really good thing. You don't see that often here in reality TV. And I'm just excited to see the rest of this season. So I'm not seeing any new comments coming in. I think everybody's pretty much done. So I'm going to go ahead and end this. Again, thank y'all so much for tuning in with me. We've been on here for almost 3-4 hours. Y'all are the real MVPs for hanging out with me. I'm going to head on out. Peace.